Gene, you said you were. Wait, who was here first? Who was here first? I'm a little confused. Who's the first person in the live? Hey, Hustle. Hey, Nikki. You sure? Okay. KT said it was them. Hey, Sarah. All right, guys. Let's get that going there. Hello. All right, guys. We're live. Everybody can hear me okay? I always like to check. You guys can hear me? Yeah. Can you hear this? Did you guys hear that? Yeah? Shall we crank it up? Shall we get active? Look. We can get active. But I need everybody tapping the screen, get the likes up to 8,000 likes. I need the daily heart me's. I need you guys to knock out the love you very much. It's the 1 cent coin. Let's knock all that out. Let's get active.
You stepped in a box. Now you're in the ring. Ain't no hugs here. You better take your best swing.
Hey, Cindy.
Mike Hot, who wanna step in the flame? This ain't a debate, this a mind game. Facts type lies, get left in shame. One wrong word, get slapped out your name. This ain't TikTok T, this a war zone talk. No script, no filter, no safe walk. Hey. Get scrambled like a glitch. I got fire in my mouth
Justin.
Like I came from the pit. Yeah.
Step up if you dare.
Truth hit hard like a punch in the air.
Hey.
Ain't no rules, no plan, no script.
One wrong move, get cooked real quick.
No cap, no shield. Better know yourself or you get revealed.
Hey.
Step in, don't you wanna?
Sparring with Santana.
I don't care what you claim or your background. Facts only, if not, get clapped down. Whether you're left or right or you don't even vote. If your logic is weak, I'll sink your boat. You talk slick, but you ain't got source. Just vibes, that ain't power, that's force. I'm the test, the trap, the trip, the call. You slip once, I'm snatching it all. Yeah. Step in if you dare. Get hard like
there we go.
In the air.
Hey, Trinity.
Ain't no rules, no plan, no script. Yeah. One wrong move.
All right, guys, let's get it going. Tap the screen.
Better know your stuff or you get revealed. Step in. Step in, don't you wanna sparring with Santana? Step in there, you care. Get hard like a punch in the air. Ain't no rules, no plan, no script. One wrong move,
Get cooked real quick. No cap, no shield.
better know your stuff or you get revealed. Step in, don't you wanna
Sparring with Santana.
Yeah. This ain't a safe place.
This is definitely not a safe place, guys. This is Sparring with Santana. One-on-one debates with Trump supporters. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. Get in the box. If you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you are not a Trump supporter, listen, if you're friendly, I love you. I do. Listen, I love you. But what I need from you, I need you guys locked in. I need you to send your daily heart. I mean, it's only one coin. It will help boost the live and push us out to the FYP. I need you guys to knock out these daily gift goals. Again, I'm going to keep resetting them to these little 1 cent goals. If we can knock these out a couple of times, it'll push us out to the FYP. So do things. Also tap the screen. Listen, I'm looking for Trump supporters. Specifically because you know what? MAGA, Trump supporters, I'm giving you guys an opportunity that you can't do in most places. You can't just go mask off MAGA in most places, but guess what? You can here with me tonight. You can do it. You can do it. Listen, when you come up, all I need you to do is admit that you're good with higher prices. You're good with all of the isms. You're good with the dictatorship. You're good with harm towards kids. You're also good with weak leadership. Or listen, I don't want to put you in a box. That's fair. I don't like to put MAGA in a box. What you can also do is just admit Kamala was right. Listen, if you admit Kamala was right, no harm, no foul, we can pack this thing up. You guys can get on the right side of history and we can keep it moving. But listen, got to do something, right? We got to do something. Anywho, guys, again, please only request up if you are a Trump supporter. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. We're not talking to friendlies. This is not late nights. This is Sparring. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. We are only talking to Trump supporters. Only. Big Leo debate. Big Leo, how are you?
I'm all right. How are you doing?
Wonderful. Big Leo, are you a Trump supporter? Wonderful. Big Leo, I don't know if it's like kind of, it might be, I don't know if you kind of got your mic muffled or something. You sound kind of.
Oh, sorry about that. Is it better now?
Yes. Way better.
Okay.
Just FYI, or for TikTok purposes, how old are you? What year were you born?
2006.
Okay. What month?
May.
Okay. That would make you 18.
No, in May
2006. If you're 19, 2006, you would be 2005.
No, May 2006.
Yeah, if you were 19, it would be 2005.
What's 06 plus 19?
You right. I fucked up. My bad.
Nah, it's all good, man.
It's all good. It's the one win you'll get.
The one.
All right. No. Listen, Leo, question for you. Do you know who I am?
Yeah, I actually do.
Really? Okay.
I saw your debate with Destiny, yeah.
Oh, okay. Something like a debate, but cool. Leo, if you know who I am, that's cool. But do you know what this is?
No, I do not.
Okay, cool. Would you mind if I give you a quick introduction to not only, officially who I am, but what this is?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, let's get into it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. Let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this? Guys, welcome in. This is Sparring with Santana. One-on-one debates with Trump supporters. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you're someone that supports Donald Jimothy Trump, get in the box. We are only looking for debates. Please, guys, do not request up. If you are not a Trump supporter, we are not talking to friendlies. We are only looking for some debates. With that being said, do all the wonderful things. Tap the screen, share the live. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 50,000 likes, please. Let's get the shares up as well. Can we get the shares up to at least 50 shares? You don't have to spam share the live, but let's get it up to at least 50 shares. Also, guys, if you don't mind, let's keep knocking out the daily gift goal. I'm going to keep resetting it to these little 1-cent goals. It will help push us out to the live and get us on the FYP. So please do all the wonderful things. We got my friend Leo here. Leo is a Trump supporter, and Leo got something for you.
I mean, generally.
No, I said I got something for you.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, go ahead.
Mask on, fuck it, mask on, mask on, fuck it, mask on.
Leo, question for you. Are you ready to actually just go mask off, right? I mean, I'm giving you the opportunity and admit, as a Trump supporter, you're good with higher prices, all of the isms, a dictatorship, harm towards kids, and weak leadership. Or, Leo, would you just like to say, Kamala's right and we just call it square?
Clarification there.
Okay.
So when you say, are you good with that? Are you saying like all else equal, you're good with this? Or are you asking, given the current circumstances, are you okay with this?
Say it one more time, because the sound was going off, so I couldn't hear you.
Is the question something like all else equal, are you okay with this? Or is it something like, with respect to your other values, would you prioritize those values over these?
No, it's in the sense that you are someone that voted for and currently still support Donald Trump. Mm-hmm. Understanding the support that Donald Trump actually validates all of these things.
Yeah, so I think all else equal, it's wrong to vote for Trump. But I think that just given the current climate that we're in, it's going to be permissible to vote for Trump. And should vote for Trump.
Okay. I got two questions for you. Well, yeah, I got two, but I'll start with the first one. Clearly define the current climate for me.
So America is becoming a much more pro-choice country. I take it upon myself, and I think everyone has some type of obligation to stop abortion completely. AB completely. Mm-hmm. From what I understand, Kamala is very pro Roe v. Wade. Kamala is very pro Roe v. Wade. I think Roe v. Wade is awful. essentially federal protections for, I think, around 22 to 23 weeks, which is insane that they allow all those ABs, right? So I take that to be a major issue. And then I do admit that Trump's not like the most pro-life, but I do think that voting for him is just a good like change doesn't happen right away. So I think it's like a good spot in the right direction, I guess, for future pro-life legislation.
Okay. Well, you answered my second question with your first question, so it makes a lot more sense. All right, so let's do this. Sorry, trying to fix my mic. All right, let's do this. So in the sense of understanding that you feel like that you have a obligation to be pro-life, blah, 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 blah. I had to move my mic and my stand. Where's your actual premise of being quote unquote pro-life? What is that rooted in?
Yeah, it's rooted on the idea that pretty much every human being has the right to life. Mm-hmm. And then there's a secondary premise, which is just that women, or rather pregnant people, are just going to be obligated to sustain the pregnancy.
So, I'm sorry, the thing was going off again. I couldn't hear the last part.
Oh, good. So the second part's just that pregnant people are in fact obligated in pretty much all cases to sustain pregnancy.
Why?
In the case, they have some type of obligation, but by virtue of the fact that they're morally responsible for the existence of that human being.
In all cases?
No, not in all cases. I said in most cases. So there would be some cases where I'd be okay with like certain like federal exceptions, for instance.
So you believe in what exceptions do you believe in?
I generally am pretty sympathetic towards an SA exception and the life of the mother exception. Yeah.
But everything else is completely out the window.
Completely impermissible, yeah.
Okay. So your premise is not based in religion nor in constitutional premise, but in a sense of obligation and morality.
Yeah.
Okay. And your morality is based in what?
I would just probably refer to like my preferences.
Okay. So based on your preferences, I mean, what set your preferences? Is it your environment? Is it your upbringing? Is it like what I'm trying to understand, like what sculpted your moral compass in order to be able to say that?
I think that there's generally like an evolutionary explanation for moral preferences. So things like being opposed to things like harm, being opposed to things like unaliving, I take those to be a result of an evolutionary mechanism.
Okay.
And then maybe also things like empathy, because I'm like quite empathetic towards fetuses as well.
Got it. All right. So a couple of ground rules. One, first and foremost, I usually don't, like to get into the whole thing about, abortion or whatever, or AB. I broke my own rule. Because I think there's a misconception or a premise that for some reason men should have. I don't believe that men should really have an opinion at all as far as what women do with their bodies, right? I mean, women should have the right to bodily autonomy, and AB is healthcare, right? So I think that's a pretty baseline thing for me. But I do have a question for you. So understanding that you do have some thoughts around exceptions, and is there anything else that you actually like about Trump, or is it strictly rooted in the basis of him being the quote unquote lesser of two evils when it comes to the AB topic?
Well, I think he's a bad person.
No. I'm saying, is there anything else that you find redeemable? Anything that you say would be like, the fact this is something else that I like of Trump?
No, I'm pretty agnostic on like economic issues. I don't know too much about global politics. And then in terms of domestic policy, I prefer like welfare states. So I'd be more sympathetic towards Kamala's economic policies domestically.
Okay. All right. Perfect. That's exactly what I needed to know. So first, very simple question. Do you feel that the quote unquote preservation of life via not allowing women's access to healthcare, i.e. ABs, is more important, or not more important, but it outweighs the negative impact that is being caused by Donald Trump and his administration, whether we talk about the actual financial impacts to our economy, the violations of the Constitution and people actual constitutional rights, and the actual damage that is occurring to the environment, all of these other things that are occurring. Do you think that offsets in order to be able to eliminate AB?
Absolutely, and I think that you would agree with other cases of things that you value. So if we were to just swap out like all the ABs with like unalivings of like a very, very small minority group, and we were to say that the alternatives are either you unalive this very, very small minority group, like brutally, or you just have like or you just have 4 years of a Trump administration, you'd probably pick the 4 years of the Trump administration over like genociding this group. So for me, I just value fetuses like pretty similar to how I value like a normal person. So
I get you. And I think it's a false equivocation, because when you talk about being a single issue person, right? I mean, like I vote on the premise of understanding that there is a balance and it's multifaceted. And so while I might not appreciate certain candidates, I understand that there is a need to have balance, right? And for me, one thing versus a litany of other things wouldn't weigh the scale like that. But
I don't
just
think
trying to get an understanding.
Hypothetical I gave you.
Say it again.
Like, just suppose that we have like, suppose that there's like this like group of people, and maybe they're like one tribe in the country, and they make up like a very small population. So would you rather the government just completely allow people to just slaughter this tribe, or would you rather a Trump economy? And in the hypothetical where they slaughter this tribe, you get like all your Kamala policies. Which one would be preferable?
First and foremost it's Kamala. But again, it's a false equivalent, because it's not just the saying that, oh, would you rather let this tribe live, or would you rather just have a bad economy? I mean, again, there's multiple factors that I account for when it comes to not only the Trump administration.
I want to be clear. I said Trump administration, not Trump economy. So the question
did say economy, but okay.
So if I said that, then I must have misspoke. What I meant to say was, would you prefer a Trump administration or a Kamala administration plus the slaughter of this indigenous like tribe, for instance? And then the obvious answer is just going to be that you'd prefer the Trump.
Well, no, it's not an obvious answer, and like
it's not an obvious answer. Wait, so you hold a position that's preferable to allow a government to slaughter?
So are you going to let me? Are you going to let me answer, or are you going to keep Phil rolling?
To make sure that we're
okay, cool. Yeah. So no, it's not an obvious answer. And the reason why it's not an obvious answer is because it's a very much hypothetical situation, and it's a false equivalent, right? Again, I understand what you're trying to do, right? I'm not a Phil bro. Well, I mean, I can play the Phil bro game, but I don't subscribe to those moral dilemmas, right? Like that's not a thing. But the thing that I will say is understanding in real world practicality. I not hyperbole. We're not talking about some. Sure, we're not talking about some type of tribe that could possibly be harmed. We're talking about real world examples. So we're specifically talking about the access to AB versus the actual impacts that Donald Trump has on the country, this administration is having on the country. So we don't have to use a hypothetical. We have a real world example. So how about we stay right here with the real world example instead of trying to go into a hypothetical?
Wait, the question's completely conceptually relevant.
No. Because again, your premise, wait, hold on. I need you to listen. Hey, Leo, I need you to listen. Listen, I get what you're trying to do, right? I do. You're trying to fill, bro, and you're trying to actually create a quote unquote moral dilemma. Again, I don't give a shit about your moral dilemma, because we can deal with the real world. And so I would much rather talk about is the fact that you think that AB is more important than what's happening to the economy, what's happening to the constitutional rights of everyday Americans, what's happening to people losing access to their medical health, what's happening to multiple higher learning institutions across the world, what's happening to the people of the BIPOC community, Black people, what's happening to the marginalized communities, whether it be people of the queer community, like transgender people who have served our military from 15 to 18 years, and they no longer get access to their retirement fund. So I'm sorry, I don't care about your moral dilemma. I would really like to talk about reality. So the question I have is, your premise is AB, controlling women's body, is more important than all of those other factors.
Because of the hypothetical I gave, it's analogous.
No, again, I don't give a shit about your. Listen, I get what you're trying to do, and if you pick hey, Leo, if you thought that you were going to come here and pick some. I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. I have some really good friends who like to deal with those hypotheticals, and they like to deal with the Phil bro stuff. But I'm telling you, I would much rather stay in the real world because I can deal with the real world. I need you to deal with it too. So I need to understand. We're not talking about, hey, Leo.
I just want to be clear on something. Wait, we can move on. I just want to be clear that
we're not moving on. I need you to answer the question, but go ahead.
You did say that it's not an obvious choice between a Trump administration and brutally slaughtering an indigenous tribe. Just to be clear, you said that's not an obvious choice.
I said that I don't give.
Choice, just to be clear, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, we can move on.
Yes, I absolutely said that. And the reason being is because it's a hypothetical situation. There is no tribe. There is no actual quote unquote slaughtering of a tribe. I don't care. Again, make sure you hear this. Make sure you record this. Make sure you guys screen grab this, whatever. I don't give a shit about your hypothetical because I'm talking about real world items, period. Now, so like I said, Leo, coming back to where I am. Your premise is you still support Donald Trump. You're good with the support of Donald Trump and all of the other massively negative impacts that he's having on our country because you want to restrict the rights for women to have access to healthcare.
To be clear, the reason for why I hold this belief is not because I want to restrict women's rights. That's not going to be the causal explanation. That's just going to be
but that's what it is because your actual moral compass, your moral compass is leading you to say that you want to restrict women's rights.
This is not fair.
No. Your moral compass is actually leading you to say that you want to restrict women's rights. Whether you think that that's the actual premise of it or not, it's still what's happening.
To say that the reason why I want the Trump administration is because I want to violate women's rights, that's actually just false. That's a straw man of the position.
All right. Well, cool. I'll rephrase it. So your moral compass leads you to being willing to restrict women's rights.
He said a woman has the right to unalive her child.
Yeah, but again.
I mean, I would obviously just reject it. I don't know what you mean by right there, but I obviously would just reject that that's a right.
Yeah, okay. So what premise do you have on what actual basis is an actual fetus a human?
I don't know whether it's a human, whether it's morally valuable or different. I mean, it's just trivially a human by virtue of having human DNA.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not.
I mean, developing cells, what's the point of viability?
Viability just refers to when an entity.
No. I didn't say what is the definition. I'm saying when is the point of viability?
24 weeks.
Okay, so you knew that, and when earlier you were talking about for some reason she wants to go to 22, 23. You know what it is. So, so understanding the point of viability. What's the likelihood that a child can actually survive outside of the womb prior to that period?
Yeah, like very unlikely, potentially not possible.
Okay, so
I don't think that's relevant.
In the same premise of you saying that, oh, it's a quote unquote child, and the fact that there is no actual quote unquote human development in the sense of they are not developed enough to sustain life. They don't have their eyes, they don't have their ears, they don't have their smile, they don't have any of those actual distinctive characteristics prior to that actual 24-week period. Understanding that,
none of those things are required.
What prior to that 24-week period has you or gets you to the point that you're saying that, this is an actual quote unquote person?
Yeah, so I think that generally what we mean by person, we're just referring to the type of thing that has the capacity to experience, whether it's in the present or in the future. That's what I mean by person. And then you could just add on certain stipulations about them being rational and having like certain anthropomorphic traits in the future. That's totally fine.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I mean by person.
So your future objective experience negates the actual wants and bodily autonomy of women.
No. So it's not the mere fact that the fetuses have the future of value that entitles them to use the woman's bodily resources. Rather, right, it's the fact that future experiences entitle them to rights, and then them having rights in conjunction with there being an obligation to sustain the life of the fetus, which is
what gives them rights. Wait, hold on. Wait, so I said that women's have right, and then you said that they have rights. So what gives this quote unquote fetus rights, but women don't have rights?
Wait, women do have rights. I think that women have the right to life. I think women have the right to vote. I think that
but you don't think that they have the right to bodily autonomy.
Wait, just to be clear, I don't think they have an
No. I just need you to be
right.
clear on this point. You don't think they have the right to bodily autonomy?
In most cases they do, but not when it means unaliving another individual, obviously.
It's not another individual. Again, it's a clump of cells. It's a clump of cells. It's not even viable outside of the womb prior to that actual 20 to 24 week period, right? And even more than that, it's a parasite. It's literally consuming the resources of a woman.
Okay, that's not morally relevant. You haven't explained why that's relevant.
It's relevant because it's a point that I just made. It's a parasite. It's literally consuming the resources of a woman. It cannot live outside of the womb until it is viable. So again, your premise that it's
I'm going to give you a
something.
hypothetical. So let's just suppose that someone puts you into a state of dependency. So let's just say that someone
wait, I can't hear you. Start over.
So let's just suppose that someone puts you into a state of dependency and makes you contingent on their resources. Does your life now lose moral worth because it's the case that you are contingent on their resources and you're quote unquote sucking up their bodily resources? Does that mean that you lose your rights?
So first and foremost, I believe I believe that my rights are given in two instances, right? I believe my rights are given in the sense of my religion, right? And then I also believe that my rights are given in the premise of being a United States citizen. Both of those actual rights are given at birth. So prior to birth, I don't have access to those rights.
Okay, first of all, that's extremely confused, but I don't even know what it means to have rights because of your religion.
Well, I mean, again, So when it comes to my religion, as far as being a person, right? It's at first breath. That's the point. So when I become a person at first breath, and then as far as having access to constitutional rights, again, all people born, you have to actually be born. So that's where my rights start. That's why you don't come out of the womb 9-10 months old. You come out of the womb and then you start. That's why they don't have men paying child support as soon as, there's conception. So that's the point that I have.
Through what authority does religion grant someone rights? I'm just unclear.
No, that's my personal preference. I'm telling you where my actual. Sure. Listen, hey, Leo, focus, but hey. You're like a fucking bunny. Lock in right here. If you stop talking while I'm still talking, you can figure it out. The premise that I'm saying is the premise that I am making as far as when I believe that a quote unquote person is a person, it's when they're born. That's my premise.
Wait, so just like 5 minutes before it's born, is it okay to like drill a hole through its head? I
didn't say that. Was that, did I say anything? Did I say anything about doing harm? No. Did I say anything about doing harm? I said, I believe that you have rights at birth.
Sure. So do you think that 5 minutes before birth it has the right to not have a hole drilled into its head?
What is it with you and these weird fucking listen? Hold on. No. Listen, Leo. Okay, hold on. I need you to stop for a second. I know that you think that you're on like some type of debate with someone else who would be an actual Phil bro, and you keep going back and forth to like these weird hypotheticals. And again, I'm not doing the weird hypotheticals. You can hold hands.
Leo. Look, it's just a yes or no question.
Leo.
This is the case that
I've already said no, slap nuts. What are you talking about?
They don't have the right? Wait, they don't have the right to not have a hole?
You said, would I be okay with drilling a hole in a baby's head 5 minutes before they're born?
No,
that's what you just
said.
If
they had the right for that not to happen to them. I didn't ask you
if it was okay. What the fuck are you talking about? Do
they have the right to not be drilled in their head with like a drill or something? Do they have the right for that not to happen to them? Yes or no?
Leo,
do they have the right? Yes or no?
Leo, I need you to lock the fuck in. Because at this point, Leo, at this point, you're doing the weird Phil bro shit, and I'm not playing the game. So again, understanding my premise, hold on. That's funny. Got you. There we go. All right.
Talk slower for you so you can track.
No, what I need you to do is actually get back to the point that I have for you. So the point that I have for you, Leo, is based off of what actual premise do you consider something that is not a human to have more rights than an actual human, period?
Sure. So in cases where we have one entity that has more rights than another entity, if it's the case that entity...
So the woman has more rights than the actual fetus.
Yeah, you think that the fetus...
Okay, so then the woman should, since the woman has more rights than the actual fetus, then the woman should have the actual option of whether or not she wants to actually continue to lend her resources to those fetuses.
That's actually just an invalid inference, right? So
no. You said that the woman has more rights than the fetus. So if the woman has more rights than the fetus, then the woman should actually be able to make a decision whether she wants to lend her bodily resources to the fetus, right?
That does not follow. That does not logically follow.
But that's what you're saying. The woman has more rights than the fetus. The fetus is dependent on the woman, so the fetus should be. The fetus is at the will of the woman. So if the woman wants to actually make a decision and get rid of the actual fetus, is your dog actually dependent on you in the sense of that? Is your dog inside of you?
No, but that's not the point.
Is your dog actually using your bodily resources?
That's not the point that I'm making.
Is your dog using your bodily resources?
No, it's not, but that's not the point.
Okay, then it doesn't make sense. You keep trying to use these weird hypotheticals, but we can actually listen. This is the interesting part about like the whole field bro shit, right? You can actually do all of these hypotheticals, but you can't actually deal with the real world. You don't think that that's a problem? The fact that you actually won't even engage in like the real world, but you're so stuck on the hypothetical. So again,
happy to answer all your questions.
Leo, I'll make a deal with you. Hold on. I'll make a deal with you. Just listen for a second. I won't mute you anymore. I won't talk over you. This is the deal. I won't mute you. I won't talk over you. But when going forward with this conversation, we're not going to do any more obscure hypotheticals. I don't care about hypotheticals. If you're going to actually do a quote unquote hypothetical, let it be based in what's happening currently. So if you want to say, let's say, for example, do you think it's right that women have to bleed out in the hospital parking lots because they don't have access to ABs? Like, I'll answer that question.
I support life-saving abortions.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck what you're saying right now. I'm telling you the actual type of examples that you should be using. I'm trying to get an agreement, Leo. Obviously, that's where we're going.
Obviously, I'm not okay with stuff like that happening.
Okay, Leo, I didn't say are you or are you not. I'm saying that's the type of example. Are you tracking? Can you not keep up? Do I need to say it slower? Do I need to say it slower? So again, the actual example is I won't mute you. I won't talk over you. And in return, if you want to give a quote unquote hypothetical situation, it won't be some type of obscure, weird hypothetical. It'll be based in what's actually happening today in the United States of America. Can we agree on that?
Not use theoretical principles to challenge what you're saying. No, obviously not. I would not agree on something like that. But
okay, so you can't have a real world debate. The only way that you can actually justify your opinions is if you actually separate yourself from what's happening in the country.
But that's just because
is that what you're saying, Leo?
Leo,
the only way that your rhetoric works is if you're not actually applying it to the real world. That's what you're saying.
That doesn't follow, no.
It literally, the only way that you can have these conversations, the only way that you can justify the bullshit that you're spewing is if you can actually completely disconnect from it and say, oh, are we talking about tribes that are in the United States and the tribes are going to get G-sided? If you want to talk about G-sides, then talk about the ones that are happening in the Congo. Talk about one that's happening in Gaza. Talk about the one that's happening in Sudan. We can talk about those G-sides.
Aware of what a hypothetical serves to do.
Yeah, I know what hypotheticals are. Are you aware that I'm saying I don't give a fuck about your hypothetical? Hey, Leo, how many times have I said I don't give a fuck about your hypothetical?
Dude, even the dumb fucks on the unfuck America tour.
How many times have I said I don't give a fuck about your hypothetical?
You can answer hypothetical questions.
Oh, now you're whining and crying like a little bitch because I won't let you feel, bro, and I won't let you talk about hypotheticals. Oh, Leo has to talk about the real world. The real world is so scary. He doesn't know how to deal with the real world. He can only be hateful online. He can only do the online bullshit. Lock in, bud.
You're talking slow and you're stuttering at the same time. That is so embarrassing. How do you stutter over your words like that?
We will continue to talk about the real world. So, Leo, your premise is all the actual harm that Donald Trump is doing to our country and to individuals is okay because you value abortion more than anything else that's happening.
Harm is permissible. I hold the view that it's permissible to vote for Trump to stop abortion.
Yeah. So again, Leo, I need you to hear the question for me, okay? You ready?
Hey, I just think we're.
You ready? I'll say it again. I'll say it again and I'll slow it down. I'll say it again and I'll slow it down. Leo, Leo, are you okay with all the harm that Donald Trump is causing people, the country, and the environment because of the fact that he is quote unquote pro-life?
Okay with the harm.
Okay, then that's why was that so hard, Leo?
God, because I've said this like
holy
multiple
shit,
times.
is it so hard? Because no, you have not said that because you didn't want to quote unquote give up a stance on the debate. You're so locked in on the fucking debate because big Leo debates. That's what you're doing. You're so fucking locked in on the debate that you can't deal with in the real world. All right, so good. We're in the real world now, Leo. So Leo, if you are not okay with the harm, I get it, right? I understand the premise of your vote. I'm not even saying that I knock the premise of your vote. I don't share the premise of your vote, but I don't actually think that it's enough to vote nor continue to support Donald Trump. With that being said, another question for you. What do you think about social safety nets?
Based.
So you believe in social safety nets?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me which ones.
Yeah, I mean, just generally, I'm okay with like things like UBI. I'm okay with things like food bank. In fact, I support things like food banks.
Yeah.
I support things like jobs. Governments like creating jobs, government created industries, and giving those jobs to anyone who wants a job. I don't think that unemployment's a good thing.
Okay.
So I think that we should invest lots of government money into those things. Yeah, I don't support Trump fiscally. I agree. We just have to end this. We have to end what's going on.
All right. Cool. So you support social safety nets. What about do you think that the country should adopt the model that other countries have, like mandatory maternity and paternity leave?
That.
Okay. So you believe in social safety nets. You also believe in mandatory
the priority is stopping a
wait,
literal
say it again.
genocide.
Hold on, I couldn't hear you because I was still talking.
It's just not the priority. The priority is stopping like a literal genocide from occurring.
I hear you. So you believe in social safety nets. You also believe in the paternity and maternity leave. Do you actually believe? You think we should have two-way reform?
Like GUNs, I don't think they should be legal.
Say it again.
I don't think they should be legal.
Okay, you don't like pew-pews. You don't think they should be legal at all?
There's like strong background checks. That's fine.
Okay. So I think we're on board saying that you believe in, universal background check, red flag laws, all of those types of things.
Like, I agree with most Democrat policies, but I'm not sure why they even support abortion. It's like completely anti-democratic. It's anti-democrat. It's anti what they stand for. They stand for progressive values. There's nothing progressive about allowing someone to unalive their child. There's like nothing.
No. So the actual progressiveness is, again, allowing women to have rights to bodily autonomy. So, but you ticked all those things off. Now, I got one last question for you.
Might make right.
Got one last question for you. Do you or would you advocate for mandatory vasectomies for men until they're ready to have kids?
The obligation for them to do that is who are they morally responsible? Who are they put in a state of dependency such that they'd have an obligation there?
Wait, say it again.
A state of dependency such that they'd have an obligation to do something like that to themselves.
How are babies made?
Fertilization, I agree.
Okay, so if you stop the ability to actually fertilize the egg, doesn't that actually make the whole concept of having to worry about abortions a moot thing?
I support people's right to impregnate each other. I'm totally fine with that.
Wait.
What I'm not okay with is a woman unaliving her child. I'm totally fine with everyone.
And I hear you. Listen. I'm granting you your premise, right? So with your premise of unaliving the child, if you want to actually stop the unalivement of then why wouldn't you advocate for mandatory vasectomies? One, vasectomies are way safer than any form of birth control. And I know people say, well, what about not having sex? Stop meat watching for anyone who would say that. It's weird. So it's more safe than any form of consensual sex. It is also reversible. It's also an outpatient procedure. It's something super simple. So why wouldn't you actually advocate for that instead of trying to do something as harmful as advocate for eliminating ABs, understanding one, that the closest a woman will ever be is to unaliving is giving birth. And also two, there's physical changes, there's chemical changes that occurs with women. There's multiple of actual factors that occur when it comes to a woman having a child. So wouldn't it be a smarter and more responsible decision to advocate for vasectomies?
No, it's the most irresponsible position possible. And the reason why is because people have a right to bodily autonomy except for in cases where they put a minor entity into a state of dependency. Yeah, not an absolute.
That's
right,
Leo. Hold on. I gotta give you some props. Hold on, Leo. I gotta give you guys. Hold on, Leo. I gotta give you some props. Hold on, guys. W's in the chat for Leo. Hold on. W's in the chat for Leo. Leo, give me a second. Let me give you some props. W's in the chat for Leo, guys. Leo said that he believes that people have the right to bodily autonomy. Leo says that we should respect other people's bodies. Leo, you're based. That's what I'm talking about, guys. W's in the chat. W's in the chat for Leo. Can we get 1 million W's in the chat for Leo? Leo, I fucking love it. I fucking love it. But hey,
oh my God. I literally said, except for in cases where they're not morally responsible, you dumb fuck. Are you not aware of that?
Wait. So hold on. You said, and they're not morally responsible.
Oh my God. I said, people have the right
are morally responsible.
People have the right for bodily autonomy, except in cases where they put other people into states of dependencies where their bodily resources are required.
Hey, Leo, you remember the other question that I have for you? Where do babies come from?
And uterus?
Before that, bud. Where did you come from, Leo?
Well, I don't think I.
Leo, you came from your daddy balls.
No, oh my God.
Leo, you came from your daddy balls, Leo.
I was never.
Leo, guess what? If your daddy would have had a snip, you wouldn't be here today, and I wouldn't be dog walking you like this. So, Leo, again, doesn't the man have a moral obligation?
You're so stupid. A sperm is not the same as a zygote. Does the man have a moral obligation? A sperm is not the same as a zygote. Human life doesn't begin in the nut.
Hey, does a man have a moral obligation if they're going to be spraying their baby batter everywhere? Mm-hmm. Wouldn't they have a moral obligation to not do so, or at the very least take an effective method to not actually impregnate a woman until they're ready to actually have the baby? Hey, what? Fucking Leo, why aren't we vasectomies for all?
Impregnate people. It's permissible to impregnate people.
Vasectomies for all.
Oh my God, you're so stupid.
Leo just said vasectomies for all.
No,
Leo,
why are you so bad?
That's what I'm talking about, Leo. Listen, guys, one other thing, Leo, seriously.
What are you talking about?
Let me read this off. Hold on 1 second, because I got to read this off. W's in the chat for Corey. Corey sent a $5 donation saying, little Leo debunked. You're absolutely right. Corey, thank you so much for that $5 donation. Also, guys, W's in the chat for Tori, who sent a $10 YouTube super chat to say, well done, Santana. Well freaking done. Thank you so much for that $10 YouTube super chat, Tori. Hey, don't talk over me Hey, Leo, I'm trying to thank Leo. I'm trying to thank the actual people that donated. You're being rude.
Can't I speak?
Because I'm trying to thank the people that donated.
My position?
Leo, I'm thanking Leo. You're being rude, bud.
Commenting my position.
Leo, I'm trying to thank the people. Leo, listen, do we need to put you back in your dad's balls until you learn some actual decorum?
You can't be this stupid.
Leo, listen, Leo, shut up, bud. I'm trying to actually thank my donors. Again, like I said, guys, W's in the chat for Tori, W's in the chat for Corey. Guys, If you would like to support the live, you can do so at Santana Speaks For You, Santana Speaks For You, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links are in the link tree in the bio. Also, if you're over on YouTube and you would like to support like Tori just did, you can do so with a YouTube super chat, and I will read that message off. Guys, W's in the chat. All right, I got one last thing for you.
This, sir, is an intervention. Your
Your
friends have reason to believe that you are suffering from chronic Trump dependency. May I call you Tom?
Is this some kind of joke?
Trump dependency is no laughing matter. Addiction to a Trump can fuck with your friends, your health, and scary enough, even your money.
All right, listen, Leo. The thing that I realized about Leo, guy, is one, he's bad faith, right? Leo just wanted a debate. That's it. There's no way that you can actually hold the other positions that you hold and then just say, oh, but it's this one thing. He was definitely a Phil, bro. And he got upset when I wouldn't let him use his hypotheticals. Because guess what? We live in the real world, bud. You can put your big boy pants on and join us in the real world. Trump is fucking shit up for everyone. No one cares about your hypothetical. Fuck you and your hypothetical. Anywho, W's in the chat for Amber. Amber sent a $5 donation saying men are morally responsible for unwanted pregnancy. That's what I was saying. Like literally, if you're going to put a moral obligation on women, then you have to put a moral obligation on men. And if you put a moral obligation on men, then you want to mitigate as much harm as you can. And if you want to actually mitigate as much harm as you can, then you actually listen, the fucking shortest route from A to 2 is a straight line. Yeah, I said it. Anywho, guys, if you would like to support, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. Santana Speaks For You. All the pay links in the link tree in the bio. W's in the chat for Shannon over on YouTube, who sent a $1.99 YouTube super chat to say, new super fan, love it, love you, Shannon. Thank you so much for that YouTube super chat, guys. Keep tapping the screen. Again, guys, only request up if you are a Trump supporter. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. This is Sparring with Santana 1-on-1 debate with Trump supporters. We are only looking for some Trump supporters. That's weird. That's weird. All right. DJ something. Pavilion? How do you say that?
Pavillon.
Say it again for me.
DJ Pavillon.
Pavillon. Can I call you DJ? Is that okay?
That's 100% okay.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, DJ. DJ, question for you. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, sir.
All right. Hey, got something for you.
Mask on. Fuck it, mask on.
Mask off.
Mask on. Fuck it,
Mask off.
Hey, DJ, question for you. You're ready to go mask off and just say that as a Trump supporter, you're good with all the things, the higher prices, all the isms of dictatorship, harm towards kids, and weak leadership? Or would you much rather just say Kamala was right?
Well, I feel like we've had high prices for probably the last 2 to 3 years now.
Do you know what caused that?
I believe the last administration was Joe Biden and Kamala Harris.
Joe Biden and Kamala Harris caused high prices.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that they were in term when the prices spiked.
Wait, so does that make them responsible for it?
The prices spiked whenever they were brought into presidency.
Okay. So again, are you saying that since the prices raised under the Biden-Harris administration, that the Biden-Harris administration is responsible for those high prices?
I'm saying that it lines up correctly with them.
Okay. So is it a correlation causation fallacy, or are you saying they're directly responsible?
I'm saying that the prices were at an all-time low from
they weren't at an all-time low, but yeah, they were lower.
Between 2017 and 2021. And then when the next administration came in, all of the prices spiked.
Okay. So do you know why?
I'm going to assume because of their policies and everything that they implemented.
Because of their what?
Their policies.
Policies. Okay, cool. What policies do you quote unquote assume that they implemented that would cause the spike?
I couldn't tell you that because I didn't follow them. But I'm just saying that prices spiked during their time period.
What do you have base your assumption in then?
That the prices spiked when they were elected. That administration was elected.
Okay.
I mean, I don't really follow up much, but I do follow with prices on everyday living because obviously we have to live every day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying during 2017,
W's in the chat
2021.
W's in the chat. I think it's pronounced Macy Grace. And W's in the chat for the new sub. Thank you. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry, DJ. I was trying to thank the new sub.
Yeah. Okay. I understand. I'm just saying that during 2017 to 2021, prices were low. I was seeing gas prices in here in Florida as low as $1.75 during the Trump administration. And 2 to 3 years ago, up until about, I'd say last year, I'm now seeing a gas decrease in my area since the Trump administration has been elected.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm assuming you don't necessarily know what caused that either.
I'm going to assume whatever he implemented during his presidency so far. It hasn't been a major drop, but it has slowly dropped.
Okay. All right. You said a lot that's wrong. Let's talk about it though. But before I do, let me just say this real quick.
Prices weren't down between 17.
No, I'm saying that you said a lot wrong, and we're going to talk about it. Give me a second. W's in the chat for Just Alpha. Just Alpha sent a $5 YouTube super chat to say, "Hey Santana, coming from Parker, get a job in his YouTube channel. I hope to stop by here more often. I love to drop my thoughts on occasion via donation. Listen, again, you send a YouTube super chat or you send an actual payment to Santana Speaks for you. You put a message in, I'll read it out. Yeah, I appreciate you." Guys, if you like to support the live, you can do so. Pay links in the link tree in the bio. And also you can send a YouTube super chat. There is 756 of us hanging out on TikTok. I see everyone over on YouTube. What up, YouTube? What up, Twitch? I'm sorry, guys. I didn't say hey earlier to you guys. I love you. Guys, if you look up at the top and you see the word follow, that means you're not following me. Go ahead and hit that follow button. Hit that follow button. This is the main account now. Make sure you hit that follow button. If you're over on YouTube, hit the likes. Let's get the likes up, YouTube. Let's get the likes up. I appreciate it. All right, so let's get into it.
I just followed you.
I appreciate it. Let's start at the beginning, right? Let's talk about the actual prices. So I agree with you, right? Prices were lower prior to 2020. And I'm not even going to play the game as far as like what happened in 2020. We knew it was a pandemic, right? So C-19 happened in 2020. Now, the one thing that I will say is, do you know what was a massive factor in the actual prices spiking in 2020 due to the pandemic?
I heard a lot about the oil fields being shut down.
Yeah, I mean, the world shut down, right? It was a wild time. Did you remember 2020, DJ?
I was just graduating.
Oh, DJ, I feel sorry for you. Holy shit. You would like graduating high school?
Yes, sir.
Holy smoke. Did you get to go to prom?
No, sir.
Holy fuck. I'm sorry.
Well, we had an opportunity to walk across the stage.
Yeah, but that's not the same.
I didn't want to. I feel in my personal opinion, I feel like I wasn't really taught well in high school to operate in life.
Yeah, I agree with that. I definitely think the actual educational system within America doesn't teach like real world information. We should actually be teaching things that can be applied to the real world. But I digress. I like, and this is just kind of a side note. I think.
Why is he calling me ignorant? He just called me ignorant. What did I say wrong?
I don't know, bud, but don't watch the chat. The chat is mean. Like, they bully me all the time. Don't worry about them.
These are your followers.
Yeah, sure. Like, lock in, talk to me. You're up here.
Oh, okay.
Right. So I do think that the pandemic caused a lot of like young people to be pushed towards the quote unquote red pill movement. Right. I think there's a lot to say about missing out on those life experiences, and including like a lot of people missing graduation, going to school in person, like all this other stuff. It really shaped a lot of people. And so I think that's what happened. But also something that happened at that time, supply chains broke. Do you know what supply chains are?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the actual ramification to supply chains by basically the entire world shutting down was a massive disruption. Now, we understand that the world did not stay shut down. It actually cranked back up and we needed things, right? So really simple. When demand is high, supply is low, what happens?
Prices increase.
Exactly. So what happened at that time is because the actual products that we had were being bought at a massive rate and they weren't being manufactured. DJ, where'd you go? You still here? Or did you get a call?
Sorry, I'm texting my wife.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no worries. I didn't know if you about. All right. So with that being said, like the actual the cost skyrocketed, right? Because there wasn't enough products being made. Hey, DJ, do you remember when people were hoarding toilet tissue?
So wasn't
real quick? You remember when they were hoarding toilet paper?
I remember there was a
how much was people
time period. Yeah, right.
Like what? How much were you guys pooping? Why did everybody need so much toilet tissue?
I have a question though.
Okay, I mean, I'll still kind of explain to you what happened.
I'm sorry. I'm reading the comments again. Yes, I have.
You reading the comments?
Because I have to answer this. I have a beautiful wife and 2 beautiful children.
DJ, I need you to lock in up here with me, bud.
I'm all right. I'm locking in.
All right. So, the supply chains were broken. People were actually buying at a higher clip than they could be produced. It skyrocketed. Now, there was actually something. Fucking capitalism, DJ. I'm just gonna say that. So, do you know there was a Kroger? Actually, the Kroger executive went and they had to testify on Capitol Hill about what they did during the time period where the actual prices started to spike due to the pandemic. You know what like the executives did?
No, sir.
They colluded and price gouged.
When did COVID come out?
C-19. It started in 2020. Well, technically before that, but it's like things shut down in 2020 in the US. Mm-hmm.
Oh, so
Donald Trump knew about it in October of 2019.
Donald Trump was still president?
Yes.
Up until 2021?
Yes. When was Donald Trump president?
From 2017 to 2021.
Correct. Okay.
And the COVID pandemic hit in 2019.
Well, no, technically it started in 2019, but the United States started to shut down in 2020.
I understand.
Okay. So with that being said, the Kroger executives came out and openly admitted like, hey, we're price gouging, right? They said that they actually openly colluded with other executives from other stores, knowing that since the actual inflation rate went up due to the issues with the supply chain, that they could actually charge us more. And they openly admitted that's exactly what they did.
I'm listening.
Well, I mean, I wanted you to take that in, like understanding that, yes, there were issues with the supply chain, which increased the price. And then at the same time, corporate greed, they decided to do things like, you know what shrinkflation is?
Say that again.
You know what shrinkflation is?
No, sir.
Okay, cool. I had this bottle of Gatorade, right? How much do you think this is?
In my local store, I'd say that's about $5.
If you're paying $5 for this, you're getting gypped, bud.
That's 7-Eleven for you, man.
Ain't no fucking way. Anyway, listen. So these bottles are like, let's say $1.89, right? Prior to the pandemic, companies like PepsiCo, who makes Gatorade, actually used to sell the bigger bottles for about $1.89. But then they reduced the size and started making these smaller bottles and selling these smaller bottles at the same price as the bigger bottles. And then the bigger bottles, they increased the prices on those. So there was no actual cost overall, a massive impact in the cost of their production. It's just that it was shrinkflation. They knew that they could actually charge more for less. And that's what happened. A lot of companies engage in shrinkflation. So again, that was another factor that occurred at the same time. So you talk about issues with supply chain, you talk about actual corporate greed and collusion, and you talk about shrinkflation. All of those things compile to actually make prices higher. So as far as any type of policy that Joe Biden passed that increased prices, there were no policies that he passed to actually increase prices. There were just multiple things that happened all at once due to the actual pandemic that then correlated to higher prices.
So do you feel like Trump had to deal with the pandemic in any sort of way? Because a lot of people in here are saying that COVID really hit in
C-19.
2019.
C-19.
Yeah. So I feel like Trump had to undergo a lot of that too, you know?
He did. Yeah, so, okay.
And prices were lower.
Well, the prices were starting to, prices were lower, but he didn't have to deal with the actual supply chain. But you do understand that, like, it takes a while to run out of certain supplies, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So Donald Trump knew about C-19 in October of 2019, but in February, he was telling, March, he was telling people that C-19 was going to go away in 2 weeks. He said it's like the flu. He said it was no big deal. But in October, he was telling people like Bob Woodward that it's a deadly virus that was coming. He underscored how bad it was going to be, but then he played it down in the public and did harmful things. Now I'm going to talk about the harmful things, but as far as Donald Trump and his actual, economy, where prices were, like, literally the economy was humming under Barack Obama. And Donald Trump literally could have just skated on the Obama economy. But what actually happened was Donald Trump decided that he wanted to get the TCJA pass, which he did. And then even prior to 2020, like right before the pandemic hit, Donald Trump started losing jobs and inflation started to rise. Not at a high clip, but it was starting to tick up just a little bit, and jobs were starting to tick down because of the TCJA. So Donald Trump actually instituted something that was negative as far as the economy. Now, he got a quote unquote bit of a break because at the same time, when the pandemic hit, like, you couldn't blame Donald Trump for all the bad stuff that was happening to the economy because, again, the entire world shut down. That's where we were. But right before the big dip, as far as like the pandemic, Donald Trump's numbers were starting to tank.
Yes. Okay.
So with that being said, Donald Trump did some stuff that was harmful. Now, you talked about gas prices, and you're right? Gas prices were low under Donald Trump, and even more so, they did go up under Joe Biden. But why? Have you ever heard of the OPEC Plus deal?
No.
Okay. So the OPEC Plus deal was a deal that was cut that actually reduced the amount of oil that was being produced by OPEC. Now, OPEC, during the time of the pandemic, again, people weren't driving, right?
And who runs OPEC?
The Saudis.
The Saudis, where's the Saudis? Saudi Arabia?
Different people in the Middle East.
And they decided they weren't going to produce oil anymore?
Well, just listen for a second. All right. So what happened was the country shut down. People weren't driving, so no one was buying gas, right? And so since no one was buying gas, the price per barrel for oil was starting to drop because OPEC was still producing oil at the same rate. Hey, you remember how we talked about when you have more demand than supply, then prices goes up? What happens when you have more supply than demand?
You got to push it out faster by lowering prices.
Well, I mean, not push out fast, but the prices go down, If you got a bunch of stuff that nobody wants, you try to make it cheaper to entice them to buy it. So,
yeah, you gotta get rid of it.
Exactly. So, Donald Trump, billionaire Donald Trump, has a bunch of billionaire friends, right? And his oil baron billionaire friends started go into him like, hey, we got to do something about this oil because we're losing money, right? We need you to tell OPEC like, hey, stop making so much oil. So Donald Trump went to OPEC and said, hey, stop making so much oil. And they was like, nah, fuck off. And then Trump was like, oh, fuck me. Donald Trump was like, you think I'm? Yeah. And so then he was like, cool. If you don't cut the actual oil production, then I'm going to pull military support from you. Donald Trump literally threatened to pull military support from Saudi Arabia in order to if they did not reduce the cost of oil per barrel. You're throwing me off when you teacup. Like when you leave out, I don't know if you're still here. I don't know what's happening.
I'm doing research on
the
OPEC deal.
Okay, that it threw me off. I'm sorry.
I'm listening to you. I can multitask.
Yeah, no, it's all good as long as I know what you're doing because I didn't know if you were leaving or if there was an issue or whatever. So
no, sir, I'm learning.
Cool. So then Donald Trump told him like, hey, if you don't reduce the cost, then we're gonna actually pull military support. And hey, question for you, DJ. Do you remember how long Donald Trump said the pandemic was going to last?
If I could recall, less than 6 months.
Yeah, he was actually telling people it was going to last 2 weeks. Like literally, he said it's going to be 2 weeks and then it was going to be gone. So he then got OPEC to actually sign a 2-year deal to cut oil production for something that he said was only going to last 2 weeks. So yeah, OPEC actually cut the production of oil because Donald Trump threatened them. But funny thing is, what happened before 2 years, DJ?
The prices spiked.
Well, yeah, but like what happened? The world shut down. Did it take 2 years for the world to open back up?
So me personally in Florida, I've never seen.
Florida's a different country. I'm talking about the United States, not Florida.
Okay, well, I haven't been outside of Florida. Okay,
that's
I didn't see shutdowns.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Florida was different.
Okay, so let me tell you this: the CVS around the corner shut down, and everybody freaked out. Yeah, but it opened back up in like a month.
Yeah. So the rest of the world, it took a couple of months before things really opened up. But
so it wasn't a couple of years. No,
it wasn't 2 years. That's the point that I was trying to make.
A couple. You said 2 weeks, so it took a couple.
No. Donald Trump said that C-19 was going to go away in 2 weeks.
Yeah, so it took a couple of months.
Right, but he made a deal to cut oil for 2 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So the OPEC Plus deal was for 2 years. It was guaranteed to cut the actual production of oil for 2 years. And then, so the world opened back up. DJ, again, what happens when there's more demand than there is supply?
The prices go up.
Prices go up. Everybody was driving. The world was open again. We needed oil. And OPEC had already signed the agreement. They had shut down production, and you can't just ramp it up like that. And they realized something. Hey, DJ, question for you. Let's say you sell hot dogs, right? You sell hot dogs and you sell hot dogs by, Amazon, right? And people love your hot dogs and you sell your hot dogs for $1. And one day there's like a hot dog recall. And the only place that has hot dogs is DJ's Hot Dogs. And you were like, oh, wow, I got limited supply. So instead of charging $1 for the hot dogs, I'm going to sell my hot dogs for $5.
A question.
Hold on. Follow this. I'm going to sell my hot dogs for $5. And so you raise the price because you're like, oh, they're not going to do it. But people continue to buy your hot dogs the same rate they were buying them at $1. They're buying them for $5. DJ, would you willingly just reduce your price back down to $1, knowing that people would buy your hot dogs for $5?
That's a hard question to ask. I feel like lower prices for the community is better.
Yeah, I hear you, but you're making money hand over fist. People are still buying your hot dogs. Same clip. You're not losing any profit. You're just making more money. You're just going to willingly say, you know what? Fuck this extra money. $1 hot dogs for everybody.
Would I still be making money or no?
Well, I mean, you would be making less because you are dropping it down, but your supply does not demand you to actually drop your prices. You can still sell it at the same price because the demand is still the same clip.
Well, I feel like lower prices would bring in more business, wouldn't it?
No. Again, there's no difference in the demand.
So you would pay
$1 versus $5.
So you would pay $5 rather than $2?
No, I'm telling you, there's no difference at $1 versus $5. Never mind. I'm not even going to try to walk you there anymore. I'm just going to tell you. So what OPEC actually realized is that when they raised the prices on oil, and so gas prices skyrocketed, and people within the United States continued to buy gas at the same clip because we needed to drive. And so OPEC realized, holy shit, we can charge more, and they're still going to buy it. They're not going to buy less. They're not going to stop. We're going to continue to actually charge higher prices because you guys are going to buy it, right? And so Donald Trump, out of office 2021, right? In comes Joseph Robinette Biden. Joe Biden went to OPEC and was like, hey.
Well, I feel like the Saudis saying, fuck you, we're keeping our prices the same isn't very good for the world, is it?
No, it's not. You're listen, DJ, you're absolutely right. Hold on.
What did Trump try to go there and do? Was he trying to get them to lower the prices?
Trump didn't give a shit because he didn't win the re-election. He didn't care.
Well, why was Trump speaking to them?
Oh, because his friends was losing money. The other billionaires were losing money. The people that actually donate to him were losing money, and they specifically went to him and said, hey, you have to do something about this. This is why Donald Trump went to them and said, hey, lower your prices, stop, cut your production. And they was like, nah, fuck that. And he was like, all right, if you don't cut your production, we're going to pull U.S. military support from you. And it's like, oh shit, we need U.S. military support. And it's like, all right, you got it, Trump. So again, you're right. OPEC saying, fuck them kids, right? Talking about like everyone else saying, oh, gas prices too much. They didn't care. And so Joseph Robinette Biden went to OPEC. Was
Trump during president when he went to try to speak to these people?
Yeah, he was president. The OPEC Plus deal was signed under Donald Trump while he was president.
In what year?
In 2020.
So why didn't the Biden administration remove that deal?
Well, the OPEC Plus deal was something that the OPEC actually put in place. But again, I'm getting there. Listen.
So why
hold
didn't
on, just
Biden
DJ, slow down for half a second. I'm telling you, I'm right there.
Okay, I'm listening.
All right. So Joseph Robinette Biden got in office, and Joe Biden actually went to OPEC and was like, hey, listen, you guys are ripping us off. Gas is too high, and people, like, the world is open again. You don't need to continue to cut production. Like, start making more oil. And OPEC was like, nah, we making money. Getting A-Rab money. I know that's before your time. That's an old Busta Rhymes song. Anyway, so they said, no, we're not going to do it. You know what old Sleepy Joe did?
So they basically told Trump that they're not cutting production, and they told Biden they're not cutting production?
Well, they told Trump they're not cutting production.
And then
Trump
Biden
said, if you don't cut production, we're going to pull the military. They said, fuck that. We need the United States military, so we'll cut production. They cut production. And then
when the Biden administration, they started production at a higher rate through the Biden administration.
No, and then Joe Biden went to them and said, hey, we need you guys to make more. And they said no.
They were saying that during the Trump administration, though.
No, during the Trump administration, they were making more. Donald Trump wanted them to make less.
Okay.
Trump want less. Joe want more. Got it?
Okay.
And I mean, again, Donald Trump's reasoning for wanting less makes sense. And then also Joe Biden reason for wanting more makes sense. Why does both of them make sense?
Well, I feel like pulling our military from
No. Why does it make sense that at the time where Donald Trump said make less, it made sense, and then at the time where Joe Biden said make more, it made sense? Because both of them were right in their actual request.
So then we're in agreement on this. I'm not understanding.
Okay. Give me a second. Just a second. W's in the chat for Rachel. Rachel sent $1 donation. Say, FYI, the term is. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, thank you so much, Rachel. Listen, Rachel, I appreciate that. Thank you for letting me know. I won't say that word anymore. The W's in the chat for Rachel for that $1 donation. Also, guys, W's in the chat for Jules, who sent a $2 donation over on YouTube with a little dancing. Is that a pear? Is that a chicken? Is that a chicken pear? To say, hey, you. W's in the chat for Jewel. Guys, if you'd like to support the live, you can do so. Santana Speaks for You. Santana Speaks for You is the best way to support the live. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links and the link tree in the bio. Or you can send a YouTube super chat and I will read your message out. Also, guys, look up at the top. If you see the word follow, that means you're not following me. This is the main account. Make sure you guys hit that follow button. Hit that follow button. All right. So Donald Trump, his friends, the oil barons, said, hey, we're losing money because OPEC is still making oil, but people aren't buying oil. So Donald Trump went to OPEC and said, hey, stop making so much oil. They said no. And then he said, okay, if you don't stop making so much oil, I'm going to pull the military out. They was like, crap, we need the United States military. Let's stop making so much oil for 2 years.
When they were making so much oil, were their rates really high?
No, this is when gas prices were low.
Okay,
they kept getting lower because people weren't buying them. Got it?
They kept getting lower because people weren't buying them.
Right, because there was a pandemic and no one was buying gas.
But you said if there's a demand, then the prices get lower. If there's no demand. If there's a lot of supply, the prices get lower. If there's a lot of demand, the prices get higher.
Right. There was no demand because people weren't driving because of the pandemic. Right? You remember the pandemic?
If the prices were lower, and that means that there was a lot of supply then.
Right.
So then Biden got in the administration and
you haven't let me explain what Biden did yet.
Okay.
All right. Are you clear what happened under Trump?
Yes.
Okay.
I just remember the prices were lower during Trump.
Okay, cool. Yes, the prices were lower during Trump, and then the world opened back up. And there became more demand than there is supply. So one more time, what happens when there's more demand and less supply?
I understand.
No, I need you to tell me.
Can you repeat that?
Okay, yeah.
I'm looking at the comments still.
Is that why you're not tracking the conversation? Because you're reading the comments?
Everybody's calling me stupid.
Chat, I need him to lock in for a minute. Can we not? Like, we can call him that later. Just chill. Like, let's let him lock in for a second.
Well, why are you telling them they can call me that later?
Because you're being that right now, but I need you to focus for a second and then they can talk to you later. Have you ever had a now and later?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Okay. So we're going to let you, be stupid now and then they can call you stupid later. But let's stay right here. Okay. So.
Why am I stupid?
Are you trolling? You gotta be okay. Admit that you're trolling.
I'm trolling, dude.
Okay, I was about to say because that Florida education is a bitch.
No, dude, man, I support Trump, but I don't really know if I agree with a lot with what he's doing here lately. I don't really think the tariffs are good for us.
I still say it's that Florida education. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Fight me. Fight me. W's in the chat for Jules. Jules sent another $5 donation. Jules said, "You helped me understand this more. As a Dem, I was never that deep, did a deep dive on that." Yeah. So just to finish up the story, and again, guys, if you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you're someone that supports Donald Trump, get in the box. We'll get somebody up next, but let me just at least finish this part, right? What happened was Joe Biden came in and told OPEC, like, hey, I want you guys to raise the price. To produce more oil. And OPEC was like, nah, we got this 2-year deal. F that. Why would we do it? We're still making money. Biden was like, bet. And released the United States oil reserves and flooded the markets, right? He put the work in the streets. And what happens again when there's more supply than there is demand? Prices drop. So prices drop on the cost of oil per barrel. And then old Sleepy Joe was like, give me that. Joe Biden then bought back our entire oil reserve at a cheaper price than he sold it for, while at the same time causing gas prices to come back down. So gas prices actually started to drop down and literally were lower at the end of Joe Biden's term than they are right now. Yes, gas prices are higher under Trump today than it was at the end of the Biden administration. So there, that was a lot. That was a lot. That was a fucking lot. That was a lot. That was a lot. That was a lot. Whew. All right, guys. Goddamn Florida, man. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates. Please do not request up if you are not a Trump supporter. We are not talking to friendlies. We are only looking for some debates.
Oh.
Elizabeth, are you a Trump supporter?
Hey, sorry. No, I meant to retract.
Okay.
No, I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm sorry. I meant to retract that.
All right. Perfect. Thank you. Guys, again, only request up if you are a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates. Only looking for some debates. May, are you a Trump supporter? May?
Hey, that was an accident.
Oh, okay. No worries. I'm going to drop you down, okay?
But I'm not a Trump supporter, though.
I know that's right. FDT, May.
Sorry.
May, how's your Saturday night going?
Well, I'm in bed.
I know that's
Glad
right.
I'm listening to you.
Really? How am I doing?
Great. I'm learning a lot. Yes.
You, May. I appreciate you so much. Did you have a good day?
Yes.
Good. Okay, I'm gonna drop you down, and hopefully I'll get some more debates and keep you entertained.
Okay,
I appreciate
thanks.
you, May. W's in the chat for May, guys. Let's get some W's rolling in the chat for May. W's in the chat for May. Guys, again, only request up if you are a Trump supporter. We are only willing to do some. Only looking to talk to Trump supporters. Tap the screen.
Don't waste time.
Special K, thank you so much for tapping.
This isn't a normal dating situation.
Special K, I appreciate you so much for tapping.
Me and my husband.
Special K. Why'd you stop tapping? I'm talking to you now. Special K. I don't think you know you're there. You might want to turn your TV down, though, friend. Like, that has to hurt your ears.
Made with supercharged botanical blends.
That's loud. TV's loud, friend. I'm gonna drop you down, okay, May? I'm in Special K. Go ahead and drop it down. Special K was tapping that screen. Be like Special K. Be like Special K. Tap the screen. God damn it, tap the screen. Guys, there is 875 people hanging out here. First and foremost, welcome in. This is Sparring with Santana. One-on-one debates with Trump supporters. If you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you are someone that supports Donald Timothy Trump, get in the box. If you're friendly, do all the wonderful things. Go ahead and hit that follow button. Hit that follow button. Also, guys, can we knock out the daily gift goal? It's the roses. Can we knock that out? Can we knock that out? Also, can we get the shares up to like 150 shares? Guys, please, please, please. We don't have to spam share. Just, one time. If everybody sends it out one time, we can get some people in here and we can get these debates going. Guys, only request up if you are a Trump supporter. We are only looking to speak to Trump supporters. Please do not request up if you are friendly. We're not looking to speak to friendlies, only looking for some debates. Happening, or are you a Trump supporter? Happening, are you a Trump supporter? Okay. Happening now. Are you a Trump supporter? Okay, I'm gonna drop you down. Tough crowd tonight. Tough fucking crowd. Santana thinks all white people are racist. Yes. Next question. You know what? People are stupid. Especially Trump supporters. The actual, gotcha that you think you got, you don't. I think all men are sexist. I think all black people are anti-black. It's the inherent biases that are perpetuated within our society that causes these things. And if you don't understand inherent biases, then you're stupid. So there's that. I don't know. I don't know who do that. You take the candidate integrity pledge. Who? I'm not a candidate. Why would I pledge anything? Hey, while we got a moment, while we wait for these Trump supporters to, oh shit, let's go delivery. That's what I'm talking about. Woo, I like that. Listen, while we take a moment to actually get some more Trump supporters in again, stop being a big bag of bitches and get in a box. How about that, BBB? Big bag of bitches and get in a box. Anywho, as we wait for the Trump supporters to get in a box, can we all take a second to remember, does everybody remember the fucking Pledge of Allegiance? Cassandra, I think that's the way it's pronounced. Thank you so much for sharing the live. You don't want to spam share though. That hurts live. We're good. Thank you. Anybody else remember the fucking Pledge of Allegiance? For the people that are in the US, did you realize that other countries don't fucking stand up in front of a classroom every morning and then pledge allegiance to the fucking flag? Did you guys realize that? I didn't realize that like other countries didn't do that. And not only did I think that shit was normal, not only did I thought everyone did, I thought it was normal. AA Perk, are you a Trump supporter? AA? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that shit was weird, right? We used to fucking say the Pledge of Allegiance every morning. And then I talked to people that weren't from the US and it was like, y'all did what? We're in a fucking cult. We said MAGA was in a cult, but we were indoctrinated into a cult. Y'all better break those bondages. It is weird. It is Cold War propaganda. Holy smokes. All right, guys. Again, only request up if you're a Trump supporter. I don't think you're a Trump supporter. I'm going to go ahead and bring you in. It might be a tapping error. Or you might not even load. Was I a jarhead? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. All right, guys, where the fuck are the Trump supporters? Have you guys noticed that like they've gotten even more scary than like before? They've gotten completely scared shitless. Which is weird because I'm literally giving you a platform to just lean into the shits. All you got to do is admit that you like you can come up here and say, you know what? I am a racist. You know what? I don't give a fuck about the economy. I don't care about our military. I don't care about our police. Yes. I say it. I fucking say it. Yes, Leo will come. Leo isn't. No, fuck Leo. Hold on. I was thinking about DJ. Fuck Leo. Leo wants to come back and say, well, would you support the Trump administration if that means all the water in the ocean is going to dry up? Would it be a better thing to support Donald Trump and his administration instead of draining the ocean? You want to talk about fucking alligator Alcatraz? You want to talk about the fucking economy? Like, you want to talk about real stuff? Why do black people love oppression? F36 dot whatever slap nuts. Why do people who don't have the balls to get in the box like to comment in the chat? You're muted. You're muted. So either you can actually request up or you can fuck off. I don't care which one, honestly. DJ, no one's scared of you. Like, I still contend that you're stupid, so I have no interest in bringing you back up. There's that. Yeah. Somebody corrected him for your. He's definitely stupid. Listen, I'm sorry. Fuck it. I'm not arguing with people from Florida. I'll say it. I'm sorry. Sorry. Florida's a different country. Florida's a different country. My man said they didn't even shut down. He said the CVS shut down for 3 weeks and people lost their mind. Thank you for the cake. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. And I'm someone from South Carolina. So I'm from the South. God damn it. Okay. God damn it. W's in the chat for Bree. Bree sent a $15 donation. Thank you so much for that $15 donation, Bree. You are absolutely amazing. W's in the chat for Bree. Thank you so much for that. Guys, if you'd like to support the live, you can do so. Santana Speaks for You. Santana Speaks for You is the best way to support the live. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, everything in the everything's accepted, anything's appreciated. Also, W's in the chat for Shay. Hey, Shay. Shay sent a $4.99 YouTube super chat. This will be my only joke tonight, I promise. I heard it and instantly thought about you. Why can't anyone trust Adams? Why? Why can't anyone trust Adams? No, DJ, I will not let you up. No. W's in the chat for Shay. So guys, the thing that gets me is that for Trump supporters who supposedly are pro-police, pro-military, pro-life, they don't actually support any of those things. I don't know what the punchline is yet because Shay does it in like 2, so we have to wait for the punchlines. We have to wait for Shay to actually send the punchline. But for people that claim to be pro this, pro that, pro the military, pro the police, pro life, they don't support any of those things. They definitely don't support the military. They definitely don't. They don't support the police. They don't back the blue, and they don't believe in pro-life. They don't support the military because they're good with the way that this administration is targeting transgender people and kicking them out of the military, and not only kicking them out of the military, but specifically not allowing them to actually get access to their retirement. Eli, you can DM me. I don't want to bring on or talk about what happened on another creator's live on the live. I appreciate you though, but I don't want to do that. I really appreciate you. So you can't say that you're pro-military. Yeah, I'm sorry, short girl. We don't do quote unquote tea here. That's a rule of mine. I'm sorry. W's in the chat for Shay, who sent the punchline because they make up everything. So it's why can't anyone trust Adam? Because they make up everything. W's in the chat for Shay. Also, W's in the chat for Michael. Michael sent a $40 donation to say, keep it pushing, bro. Michael, I appreciate you so fucking much. Thank you so much for that $40 donation. You're absolutely too kind, guys. If you'd like to support the live, you can do so. Santana speaks for you. Santana speaks for you. Best way to support the live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. Again, so that's why you can't say that you are pro. Yeah, I think this is a troll. Hey, Jacob, are you going to slur?
What?
Are you about to slur?
No.
Yes, you were. But now you're not going to do it because I figured it out.
Now you are a faggot, though.
Yeah, see, I knew it. I knew it. Hey, you's a bitch. Oh, they're stupid and fucking knew it. Fucking knew it. Fucking knew it. Boom. But he proved the point. All the isms. Right there. Right there. Fucking called it. Fucking called it. A smoke detector going off where? You know, a smoke detector going off in my background. Also, that's racist. And if you're black, that's anti-black. Also, black people, change the goddamn battery in your smoke detector. You're making us look bad. Fuck. You voted for Trump and you regret voting for him. I hear you. Yeah. Is this you coming back to try to slur again?
Yo.
How do I say your username?
I don't know. I just they asked for a username and I just spammed the keyboard.
Oh, okay. What can I call you?
Mike.
You said Mike?
Yeah.
Okay, I can call you Mike. Is that short for Michael?
No.
Is that short for Mikhail?
No, just Mike. That's what they call me.
Okay. Hey, are you religious?
No.
You're not?
No. Agnostic.
Okay.
Kinda.
Hey, you know why people with the name Michael, why I say like in the biblical sense, or at least the running theory they have, why people with the name Michael have such a hard life, like Michael Jackson, Mike Tyson, people like that. You know why?
No.
Well, I say because the devil, Lucifer, hates Michael. And so anyone named Michael, they give him such a hard time.
Really?
Yeah. That's what it's not in the Bible book, but that's what people say. Maybe it's an old wise tale. Mike, what's your race?
Hispanic. Well, yeah.
Hispanic's not a race.
I knew you were gonna say that. Whatever you would consider me. I'm both my
What you
parents
look
are
like?
Mexican.
What your people look like?
Brown. I like brown.
So you like kind of my complexion, maybe a little lighter or whatever?
Yeah, about the same.
Okay, so you're black. Cool.
Black.
It might be old wise tale, like old, because black people in the South, we be saying shit. You ever heard that, like, if you're sick or you need to get like toxins out or whatever, you cut onions up and you put them in your socks and you sleep in it?
No, never heard of that.
That's a thing. Anyway, Mike, are you a Trump supporter?
If I said no, would he kick me off?
Yep. Did you just want to come up here and talk to me?
No, I am a Trump supporter.
Mike, you lying to me? I thought we were just having a good time up here.
Somewhat of a centrist.
Did you vote for Jimothy?
Yes.
No, you didn't. Mike, you ain't got a lie to kick it. Like, man, you've been talking about onions and socks and shit and talking about Jeebus. You ain't got a lie.
What? I wasn't talking about socks.
I was, but still, you ain't got a lie to kick it.
No, I want to talk about your topic.
Okay, but don't lie to me. That's fine. Can we have that agreement? We're going to tell each other the truth?
Sure.
Okay, did you vote for Trump?
Yes.
Okay. You still supporting him today?
No.
I wouldn't either. He sucks. Why don't you support him anymore?
Oh, is it a P word?
He is a PDF file. Yes, hey, Mike.
Release the list. Seriously, we need to release the Epstein list. That is an important thing.
We need to put that list out. Right, Mike? Mike, you gonna hang out?
Am I what?
Or wait, did you just want to talk about the background? Did you want to hang out? Because I'm good with either or. You seem kind of chill.
I see the blue words. Kamala was right.
Oh, you want to admit that Kamala was right?
About.
Say it again?
About what?
Oh, about everything. She was right. She said Trump was going to do all the shit, and he did it.
Well, I just think they're both controlled opposition. I don't think they're really enemies.
I don't think they're enemies either. I think there's a lot to say about that, right? I do think that the career politicians, it's all about money, Mike. I mean, if I'm going to keep it funky with you. So why'd you vote for Trump?
I'm sorry. I lied. I didn't vote for Trump.
What? See, Mike, I'm going to kick you because you lied to me. I told you didn't have to lie to kick it.
Please.
I was going to let you stay, but you lied to me.
Yes, man. You're so cute.
You said what?
What?
You said I'm cute.
I did not say that.
You did say I'm cute, Mike. I heard you.
When did I say that?
You just said I was cute.
Bro, I never said that.
Yes,
I said
Mike.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
All right, Mike, I'm going to get you out of here. Not because you didn't vote for Trump, but because you lied.
Don't go out with me.
Say it again?
Get me pregnant.
Oh, okay. See, it was funny. Then you got weird. Like, be funny, not weird. That made me uncomfy.
Stop digging in your butt, twin.
Hey, I heard you say that earlier to Parker, and like he immediately kicked you. But you know, like I'm not Parker, and I'm also black. Jacob, hey, got a question for you. Like, why do you say that?
What? You're a
Stop digging in your butt, twin.
Oh, that?
Yeah. Hold on, I got a question for you, Jacob. Serious question.
What's good, bro?
Like you're a troll, and which I can respect that. Do you ever like practice the stuff that you're gonna say before you do it, or do you think that like that was just a winning line?
I mean, like I kind of think it in my head so I don't mess it up.
Come on, you need to practice that shit out loud.
Nah, like I don't want to like. I mean, a little bit.
Like in the mirror out loud.
Nah, I'm laying in bed right now.
No, not right now. I'm just saying, period. Like before you actually.
Well,
like,
I mean, I obviously think about like what I'm going to say.
What? Yeah, fucking, you need to get some new material.
What?
How old are you, Jacob?
I'm 17.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and kick you for that. Get some new material, Jacob.
I'm joking. It was.
You already said you were 17. Get some new material though. Like, what the fuck are we doing? It's not even funny. It's not even funny, E.
It's not funny. It's not.
You remember when you remember Crank Yankers?
Yes.
Like Crank Yankers was funny.
Yeah.
That was in the chat for Purdy. Thank you so much for that sub, Purdy. That was in the chat for Purdy. Fly, you said Trump is the second Lincoln. Link these nuts in your mouth and get in the box. You are now muted.
You're on one tonight.
I am.
Okay. Hey, Santana, real quick. Hold
on. I got to get this person up who said, why is black people always talking about being oppressed? And then I pressed him in the chat because I muted him. And so now he's up here.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I know. Is that all you got?
I hate you, bro.
Why? Hold on. Hate is a strong word. Come on now. You might not like me, but hate is a strong word.
Because I just hate you. Everything about you.
Listen, hold on. Listen. Like, I don't like you, but hate is a strong word. You don't know me personally to hate me. You don't think that's weird?
Let's know enough about you to hate you.
How'd you know?
Hold on 1 second, E. Like, no, seriously. Do you normally hate people that you don't actually know?
Yep. Hate all your buddies.
Even if they don't affect your like real world.
Oh yeah, you're always popping up on my feed.
That's because your algorithm is trying to learn you something.
No, I
got another question for you. Who else do you quote unquote hate? I mean, not like TikTok people or whatever, like other people, like in the world.
I hate my teachers.
How old are you? 17. You're a fucking kid. I was gonna say grow up, but you literally need to grow up. What the fuck are we even doing?
What are we doing? I hope his parents get him some help.
I know.
Soon.
Jeez Louise, E.
Good grief.
Guys, I know like shit is getting a little weird right now. Again, we're only looking for Trump supporters. We're looking for some debates. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. And only request up if you're over the age of 18. If you're not over the age of 18, the fuck out of here. This is grown people live. I'm a grown man. Find you somebody to play with. You don't like me when you see me, better not say shit. Anyway, again, do not request up if you are not of age. Right, E?
That is right. Don't request up if you're not of age. Be an adult.
Weird Mike is back in the request. Mike, I would have let you back up if one, you didn't lie to me, and two, you didn't make it weird right before you got dropped. You blew your shot. You could have been a star. You blew your shot. Anyway, guys, tap the screen. Let's go ahead and hold on. Jesse, Thumb War. I challenge you right now.
A thumb war?
Fucking thumb war, Jesse. I want to see your wild face. What? I don't know what that means. This person is about to slur.
How many seconds you give it?
5. Hey, Emperor, are you going to slur?
10 seconds.
Emperor, are you going to slur? Emperor! Not you going on mute. What's going on? All right, guys, get out of the box if you're not a Trump supporter.
Can I say freaks on this platform? No, because I wanted to sing a song.
Freaks come out at night.
Yes, that song.
Freaks come out at night.
Yes, that song.
Yeah. Guys, keep tapping the screen. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 250,000 likes. Let's get the shares up as well. What's going over on? That's a dope swim on. Yeah, exactly. Guys, only request up if you're a Trump supporter. Listen, we understand that Donald Trump is a shit show. Right? We understand that. But we also understand that anyone that still supports Donald Trump to this day is reprehensible, is immoral, is deplorable.
Definitely deplorable.
Hell, if you are someone that supports Donald Trump on August 9th, 2025, you's a bitch. and I said it.
A big ass bitch.
Especially if you're watching this live right now. Nah, he's the goat these nuts in your mouth. And I'm gonna mute you.
Tap, tap, tap the screen, y'all. Tap, tap, tap the screen.
Tap the screen.
Ooh.
Tap the screen.
My goodness sakes. What are they doing tonight? It was really weird. Someone showed us their toilet bowl.
Yeah, I saw that. They're weird. Listen, they're running out of stuff.
I wasn't ready for that. That was concerning.
Steve, it's August 10th for you. I'm on the West Coast, bud.
I don't people do that. I'd be like, yeah, it's 11 p.m. here. It's 2 o'clock for me. Oh, wow, you crazy. You're telling me that the earth rotates? That's wild.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make me an asshole? I think it does, and I'm okay with that. I'll be an asshole for that one.
I'm good with it too.
The earth rotates. What? That's crazy. Trump supporters, get in the box.
Hold on.
Is that Junior?
Hey, Jim, you can stay if you promise not to slur.
The most solemn duty of the American president.
Oh, God.
Okay, hold on. So I said he couldn't slur. I didn't say that he couldn't be weird and play whatever he's playing. Jim, I'm going to give you just a couple of seconds. You can't play it for too long because we're live on YouTube. So I'm going to send you a request to come off mute. You can play it because you didn't slur, but you can't do it for too long. All right. You got it, Jim. I think I sent you a request.
Protect the American people. Our country shows any uncertainty or weakness in this decade drift toward
Okay. All right. Hold on, Jim. All right, Jim, I got a question for you. And you can come back off mute. Jim, why do you play that? Because I think you've done that before. But like, so I can tell that it's Bush. And then what's the song behind it? Jim, I'm gonna send you a request to come off mute. Oh, sorry. Oh, Jim, I accidentally muted you. I was trying to send you a request. What's the song?
I'm not sure, but go to www.georgebush.com2028.
You are lying. That is not a thing. Is that really a thing?
We're already campaigning, buddy.
You are lying. No, hold on. You gotta be lying. www. Where did Jim go? Not the skedaddle. No, George Bush isn't deceased.
Her daddy is.
Yeah, it is.
You don't know what
What's his cash app? Is Santana speaks for you. Santana speaks for you. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. We need better trolls. Like legitimately. And also, I'm not advocating for trolls because fuck you. But like seriously, if you're gonna be a troll, be a better troll. You guys suck at being trolls.
Good at it. Trump supporters and these trolls, they're just not good at anything.
They're not.
They're not. They're really not.
They're not.
They just, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're reading the same things that we're reading. Oh, you got to get some off? Go ahead, have fun.
But they can't even weed.
They can't weed? Okay.
They can't weed.
Santana, if I were you, I wouldn't say that.
What?
I wouldn't say other people can't read.
I get it. Guys, look up at the top. If you see the word follow, that means you're not following me. Hit that follow button. Hit that follow button. Also, guys, we're in the subwave. We got 6 minutes to close out a subwave. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and grab a subscription. You get access to an amazing Discord with a bunch of resources, a bunch of really great people. You also get a bunch of really cool emotes, and you get access to 3 different things. The first thing is the tag me in. If Trump supporters ever grow a pair and get in a box, you can actually drop in the Discord, tag me in, and you get to come up and actually help me debate for 5 minutes. You also get a fast pass to join the panel with Late Nights with Santana coming back. And last but not least, you get priorities when it comes to a brunch with my creator coming up and actually being able to ask your favorite creator your question. So if you're not a sub, go ahead and grab a sub. We got 5 minutes. We only need 3 more subscribers. 3 more subscribers. Go ahead and lock in for me. Again, if you're a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you're someone that supports Donald Timothy Trump, what's weird? I see you guys, and I click on the thing, right? And I see you all there, but you guys don't request up. And I think it's because Trump supporters actually like me, which is weird. Steve, are you a Trump supporter?
Trump's the best president we've ever had. It's a non-negotiable.
Did you say Sam? Wait, you said Sam's the best?
No, Trump is. It's not even a negotiable. I don't know how the liberals.
Wait, hold on,
so
Steve.
weird
What
at
Trump?
this. Donald Trump.
Donald Trump who?
Your
thank you for the
president.
sub. Wait, you think Donald Jimothy Trump is the best president we ever had? Jenna, thank you.
No, not Jimothy.
His middle name is Jimothy. What are you talking about?
Oh,
Sunshine,
it
thank
is.
you for
Well,
the
then,
sub.
yeah.
What do you
I don't
think
know
the J
his
stands
middle name.
for?
Jaquisha.
No, it's Jimothy.
Oh,
You didn't know that?
No,
Did you vote for him?
unfortunately.
But you didn't know his middle name,
Right.
bro. All right, so you voted for Jimothy, so you still
Yeah.
support him, right?
I mean, it's kind of hard not to support your president. Like, I supported Biden, even though I can't stand the guy.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
How many times did you say, what about Biden? Or did you call him Sleepy Joe?
I mean, well, yeah, I'd rather call him Sleepy Joe, but like, while he
You
was
didn't support
president,
him.
you know, I mean, I supported him as the president, you know, as like his policy and as a person, probably not. But like as the president, you know, yeah, gotta have a little
How much
respect
did you
there.
complain about him?
I mean, sure, we can complain a lot, but like I wouldn't diss the guy. I wouldn't hope like unalivement on him like you guys do
Ain't
Trump.
nobody talking about that.
I mean, a lot
Purdy,
of the
thank you
left
for the
will say
sub.
that against Trump.
Say it again?
I'm not saying you personally, but a lot of the left says that about Trump.
I've never heard anyone say they want to unalive him.
Yeah, I've heard it, man. I've seen it.
Who said that? Put a name on it.
I mean, I can't like a personal name, but like over TikTok, you'll see it sometimes.
Yeah, put
It's
a name
crazy.
on it. I know these people in TikTok. Put a name on it.
Yeah, like on my For You page, I'm scroll eyes. You don't pay it any mind. It's kind of like, you know, the liberals, how they be. Yeah.
You know, you're a liberal, right?
I'm more conservative leaning, but I mean, I do have a little bit of like, I can agree with a little bit of some of that liberal stuff, but mostly conservative. Yeah.
No. I'm saying you are a liberal.
Yeah. Why do you say that?
Cool. Question for you.
Okay.
Do you believe in individual rights?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Do you believe in democracy? You know, being able to vote for who you want to actually.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Big democracy guy.
Do you believe in free enterprises? You know, capitalism.
Free markets, capitalism.
Yep.
Yeah. Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
You're a liberal. That's the actual definition of a liberal. That's you.
I mean, I would say it's a little bit more progressive than like old school traditionalism with conservatives. So I guess you got a point. Yeah.
There's no such thing as a traditional conservative. Wait, hey, Steve, what are you conserving?
I would say just like family values, like mostly that.
Yeah,
And, like,
Purdy, thank you for sending out the 10 subs. Fucking awesome.
Oh, W is for Purdy. I'm sorry. Did he say family values?
He did. Hold on. Let me get these two off and we're going to get into it. Because what are we doing? W's in the chat for Pretzel. Pretzel sent a $1 donation saying, service dog community loves your voice for people. Or loves your...
See, that's why you shouldn't talk about people
community
being
loves it's shorthand on Cash App because they can't write a whole message. I think they're trying to say you're a voice for the people. That's what it's trying to say. But W's in the chat. Pretzel, the service dog. I appreciate you.
Shout out to Delivery for the 2 subs.
W's in the chat for Delivery for the 2 subs. Also, W's in the chat for Fixer, who sent a $2 YouTube super chat that got like a cool purple lady with the pink afro. I know that's right. Thank you so much for that $2 donation, guys. If you'd like to support live, you can do so at Santana Speaks For You. Santana Speaks For You is the best way to support live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. And also, if you are one of those people that just got a subscription, first and foremost, fucking W Purdy. W everyone who sent out the subs. Guys, make sure you say thank you. And then also, make sure that you guys are joining the Discord. All you got to do is actually click the link in your benefits and you get into the Discord. I love you. Wait, who said, hold on. Steven, I love you more than you love my work. Also, W's in the chat for, I think it's pronounced egotistic. Yeah, egotistic. I'm not egotistic _altruism. Family values, supporting the guy that cheated. Absolutely. W's in the chat. Thank you so much for that YouTube super chat. Someone said money well wasted. Oh, guess what? Malibu, get in the box. I want Malibu, get in the box. I want to hear, you're getting muted, bud. I want to hear why you said it's money, quote unquote, well wasted. If you can't get in the box and explain why it's money well wasted, use a bitch. And also you don't get to speak. All right. So let's get into it with Steve.
What's up?
Steve, you said family values?
Yeah, I mean, like all this, like how it is now, it's a bit different than how it should be, or how at least how I was raised.
How should it be?
Yeah, like mom stays home, dad goes out work, just like that. This 50-50 stuff that you see nowadays, feminism made it like that.
Feminism isn't the reason why stuff is quote unquote 50-50. Hey, why do women enter the workforce?
That's it. I don't know why they shouldn't do that. Like women shouldn't have to work. They're better than that.
I agree.
They should be provided for.
They are better than us, but regardless, why do women enter the workforce? No, you said that. And listen, you got a W, bud.
They're better than that.
No, they're better than us.
We're equal. No, we're equal. They're not better than us.
You're fucking up, Steve. Don't worry about it. I got you. Listen, they're better than us. Anyway, Steve, why did women enter the workforce?
That's what they shouldn't have. Well, they did during World War II. They had to. But outside of that, they shouldn't have. They're better than that. They deserve to be taken care of. They shouldn't have to work.
But you just said we're equal.
Yeah, we are. I mean, under the law, we're equal. Yeah, I mean, we have differences.
I need you to make up your mind. I need you to make up your mind. Are we equal or not?
Under the law, yes, but there are
under the law
things with gender that should be different.
That is funny. I was about to call you a feminist. I was literally about to call you a feminist.
No. I mean like this.
Wait. Hold on, Steve. Are you white?
No.
Wait, you're not white?
No.
What's your race?
I'm black. I just assume I'm white.
I know. I'm trying to clarify. So he would be a womanist, not a feminist. Anyway, go ahead.
What?
You're a womanist, Steve. Anyway, go ahead. I apologize for interrupting.
No, I'm not a womanist.
What do you want me to do with this?
I'm not any
I don't
of
know.
that.
Have fun.
What do you want me to do with it? What do you want me to do with it?
I don't know.
Like, seriously, what do you want me to do with it? He thinks that women should stay home, and he thinks that Donald Trump is for family values.
Listen.
I didn't say Trump's for family values.
Hold on,
yeah, you did.
I said I value that.
Hold on, Steve. I ain't even gonna hold you. If management ever tell me that I can stay at home and she'll take care of it, I'll fucking take that. I'll take it.
Okay.
Anyway, go ahead. You got it.
Okay. What am I supposed to do with this? I'm trying to figure out what to do with it. All right, Santana did ask you a question about why did women have to enter into the workforce?
Yeah, I answered it, and then I furthermore said they shouldn't. Like women shouldn't have to work; they should be provided for by men.
Why do you think that?
Yeah, because I don't know. It's just how I was raised. Like man provides for woman.
Oh, okay, so man provides for women, and how does man help woman at home?
I mean, well, obviously,
you talk like a caveman. I'm sorry.
Me?
You did.
Yes,
you really did hit that.
You did. You do. You say it again. You said men provide for women.
Say it again.
Yes, men provide for women. Correct.
That's not what you. So how does man help at home?
He could help. He could be around the house. He could take the trash out. I know women don't like taking trash out. That's cool. The guy can do that.
Well, so you live in a Leave It to Beaver like fanfic universe.
What are we doing, Wally?
Exactly. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing, Steve?
What are we doing? What do you mean?
Do you live in reality?
Of course.
All right. Do you understand that wages? All right. Although wages, they're not necessarily catching up to the rate of inflation right now.
Nope.
All right.
I mean,
they're not.
Income households.
And shit is expensive.
No, we have.
Hey, somebody just Rocks Fox made a great point. Hey, Steve, what's your contingency plan for the mailman?
Oh my God.
What do you? Oh, like the wife cheating with the mailman? Is that one of those you're talking about?
What you gonna do about the mailman?
I'm gonna divorce her first of all, and then if he knew,
you're not gonna know.
How is that conserving family? It's conserving the family.
Exactly. Don't you wait? You can't just divorce her if they have they get rid of no fault divorce or whatever, and then you don't know because the mailman is sleep.
Oh, come on! I mean, come on! You know who that no fault divorce is for, dude. You know that's not for us. But
Who
first
is
off,
us? You're not like me. Dan, welcome in, Dan Ray. Welcome in, Dan Ray. Also, what up, Dan?
What that mean? Hi, Danimals.
Come on, you know what that means.
What mean? Also, you're not like us.
No, but when I say us, I mean like XY chromosomes.
Yeah, you not no.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, dude, I'm like y'all.
You're not like me.
Or maybe Santana, maybe you're not like us. You get it?
Yeah, I'm better than you.
You sure?
I'm positive because I'm not sitting here saying that women. I'm not sitting here saying that. Yeah, he did say he was black. I'm not here saying that women need to be at home barefoot and pregnant.
Okay, I'm not saying that either. Well,
you did say they're supposed to be barefoot and pregnant.
No, those words never came out of my mouth.
But you said that the woman is supposed to stay home.
Yeah,
and take care of the home.
Yeah, she should.
You want her in the kitchen, and when you say make a sandwich, you want her to make you a sandwich.
Okay, you guys are making it way too much.
You said that you get to keep the big piece of chicken. We heard you.
I mean, yeah, I probably will take the bigger piece.
Look, fucking misogynist. Boom.
Stop. I'm not. Hell no. I'm not a misogynist.
You are a misogynist, dude.
No way.
Totally. You're a total misogynist, bro.
There's a lot of girls.
Then why can't she have the big piece of chicken, Steve?
I mean, if she really wants it, go ahead.
Okay, then so if she can have the big piece of chicken, then she can work too, right, Steve?
I'm gonna do the working for her.
No, if she wants the big piece of chicken, then that means she should be able to work too, right, Steve?
I don't believe that she should be able to work. No.
Then why can't she have the big piece of chicken, Steve? Sorry, E.
If she's hungry, have the big piece of chicken.
Steve, I just want to know, why do you want to financially abuse a woman?
And that's all it is.
Wow.
It's all that fucking is.
That's a straw man.
No,
that's
seriously.
not a straw man.
Seriously, okay, hold on. Let's get serious.
Real talk.
Hold on. Steve.
No,
stop.
Steve, stop.
Steve, hold on 1 second, E. I'm gonna read this off, and then I'm gonna let E get to it because that's actually literally what it is. We've been dancing around this whole thing and playing this thing. I'm gonna let E get into it. Let me just read this off real quick, guys. W's in the chat for Lindsay. Lindsay sent a $20 donation. Said, I don't want to go back to a time where a man thought bringing home a paycheck meant it was okay to me and abuse me. That was the thing. W's in the chat for Lindsay. The fact that men actually were the quote unquote breadwinners, they put themselves in a financial position where they held control over women in multiple facets. I don't want to get into it too much because Erica's getting ready to get into it, but that's what Lindsay was saying. Lindsay's fucking right. Also, W's in the chat for cousin Jesse, who sent a $2 donation, saying, why is Steve being so misogynistic? He is. Sir, if you just want to control women, just go ahead and say it. Say it with your chest, Steve. That's exactly what it is. W's in the chat for cousin Jesse. Hold on, Steve.
We all know.
Hold on. I'm reading out.
My bad.
I need you to calm down.
W's in the chat for cousin Jesse. I appreciate that $2 donation, guys. If you'd like to support the live, you can do so at Santana Speaks For You. Santana Speaks For You. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. All the pay links are in the link tree in the bio. Also, you can send a YouTube super chat, and I will read that message out over on YouTube. Also, guys, there's 1,000 of us hanging out here. First and foremost, what up, chat? Chat. How your mama now? How your mama doing? How your people? Your people good? You checked up on your people?
And we focus.
Chat. Have you guys had your water and said something kind about yourself today? Listen, if you look up at the top and you see the word follow, that means you're not following me. Go ahead and hit that follow button. Hit that follow button. Also, guys, if it's gray, that means you haven't sent your daily heart me. Go ahead and send your daily heart me. It's only 1 coin and will help boost the live. If you're a Trump supporter, if you're someone that supports Donald Timothy Trump, get in the box. Get in the box. E. All right, you got it.
Okay, first off, any guy,
not Steve. I say E, not Steve.
Okay, I remember just one thing. Any guy that hits a woman, that's not a real guy.
Look at you letting your misogyny flag fly, trying to speak over the woman again, Steve.
Oh my God!
Holy shit, Steve! Let Erica speak.
It's definitely waving like a large red flag.
Exactly.
Anywho, all right, Steve.
What's up?
All right, because you don't believe that is financial abuse. All right. So if you're
It
the only
depends on how
one,
you use it.
I'm so sorry, I wasn't finished. Please stop doing that. All right. I need you to practice impulse control. Okay.
Exactly. Don't be emotional, Steve.
Emotional.
Just hold it. Just hold it. Catch a bubble. Hold it, please. All right. So, Steve, if you are the only one what the fuck is happening here?
Hold on. Rob, I'm going to put you on mute. Don't just hang out, okay, Rob? Just hold on. Don't just hang out. You got to eat.
If you're the only one that is working, Steve, okay, what means of income would she have where she wasn't dependent upon you?
Yeah, so obviously it would be shared bank accounts here. Obviously, what's mine is going to be hers. So really, that's going to be irrelevant. She's going to have everything that I have.
Really, Steve? Really? So you think
I had
that
great role
she should
models.
be dependent upon you for all of her needs? You really think so?
I mean, it's equal though. Like she is
How
around
is
the
it
house,
equal if
and
you're the only one that's bringing in money?
well, she would be around the house. She would cook and she would clean, which is a beneficiary to me. So it's equal.
Go ahead, Santana.
Steve, do you think that the men should be the only one voting for the household?
Well,
yes or no?
I'll say no, but I wouldn't be totally against it.
I don't know if you saw this, but this is the new narrative that's being pushed from the right and the Heritage Foundation. They're trying to actually take away women's rights to vote and saying in the household that the man should be the one that's voting for the entire house. Sorry.
Yeah, Hegseth.
Yep, go ahead, E.
Yeah. So let's see. So, all right. So, Steve, all right. How many kids do you plan on having, Steve?
Yeah, I want.
How many you want? How many you want?
Two, 3.
2 or 3? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you're wanting your wife to be the housekeeper. All right. You want her to be the person who does the laundry. You want her to be the one that cooks food. So she essentially would be a chef. You want her to also be the child care provider. All right. She'll be the one at home. So she'll be the one that is helping with homework. So she'll be like their teacher tutor. She'll be the one that, drives the kids around to different extracurriculars. She might be a soccer mom. Shout out to all the soccer moms out there, especially the ones who don't drink wine. All right. Also, you want her to be the one to, let's say, maybe handle the household finances, maybe? Yes or no?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And she'll be the one that's planning all the birthdays and all that stuff, taking care of the kids when they're sick and, doing all that good stuff, right? The miscellaneous stuff.
Honestly, all of this sounds perfect. I can't lie.
Sounds perfect, huh?
Right.
It sounds perfect.
Yes.
Great. Sounds fucking awesome, doesn't it?
It does. I can't lie.
All right. Are you ready to pay her $200,000 a year to do all of this? Because that's about how much money she would make doing all those damn jobs. Are you ready to pay her $200,000 a year? If not more. Gotta account for inflation.
Hopefully.
You're full of shit. So. Because what's your current job, Steve? You can't afford it.
Well, probably not right now. Hopefully I will once I'm out of school.
Hopefully I will.
Yeah.
If was a fifth, we'd all be drunk.
What is that supposed to mean?
If was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. I'm sure Rob is already drunk, so we'll exclude him. So go ahead, Ian.
But honestly, how is that like that? Any woman would want that. Like that'd be like literally, that'd be good.
Cool.
Golly, Jesus, what kind of red pill?
Hold on.
Women
in the chat. Stop talking, Steve. For the women in the chat. Drop a 3 in the chat if you want it. Drop a 5 if you don't. Drop a 3 in the chat. Stop. Drop a 3 in the chat if you want that. Drop a 5 in the chat if you don't. For the women in the chat, drop a 3 in the chat if you want it. Drop a 5 if you don't. Drop a 3 if you want it. Drop a 5 if you don't. Look at the fucking 5s lighting up, Steve. And look at, holy shit, you should see the YouTube chat. The YouTube chat just exploded. Oh, that's a hard pass.
Like why? Okay, I'll ask. Why don't you guys?
And even Rob put a 4 in the chat. Go ahead.
Why? Because 99% of DV survivors report being financially abused. 99%. Okay? It is not your place in any society to have complete control over someone else.
Ooh. Hey, guys, watch your language. My mom just came in.
Okay.
Hey, lady. I love you.
It is not your place at all, Steve. All right. When you subjugate a woman to that role, what you are doing is you are taking away her personal autonomy.
Not at all.
You sit here and you literally say that you would give her an allowance. You said that in so many words, that you would give her an allowance. Who's to say, Steve, that you won't be upset one day and tell her no, she can't have it?
I would never do that.
I would never do that. Yes, the fuck.
No.
I'm sorry, Mama Jones is here. I said sorry. Jesus, I'm sorry.
Hey.
I apologize. Sorry, Mama Jones. My apologies.
Ooh.
My bad.
Whoa.
My bad.
All right, we good.
Erica, I have a question.
Yeah, hold on. W's in the chat for Gene. Gene sent a $1 donation saying Steve's aunt should have. I can't say that. My mom just came in, but you got it. You got it, Gene. I agree. W's in the chat for Jesse. Jesse just sent a $5 donation. Say, Steve, so what role would you have in raising / rearing your children?
Yeah, the father role.
What's the father role?
Yeah, like I would obviously, I'm gonna be around. People like think
so
that the guy's just never at home. Sure, of course I would.
Are you staying up at night and feeding the kids?
If it was required of me to do that, that probably would fall.
Are
under
you taking them to soccer practice?
If I needed to.
Are you helping them with their homework?
If I needed to.
Are you fixing them their lunch?
Needed to as well. If I needed to.
Okay, some of these roles would fall
Steve,
under
I'm
the
so
mother,
confused.
but...
Steve, what the are you actually going to be doing? Because it doesn't sound like you're going to be doing. I mean, like, I'm really confused at this dynamic. And really, I just think that you're a piece of and you just want some type of slave instead of a wife. It's weird.
No, absolutely not, dude. I don't want no slave, but I will say this. The guy, obviously the father is going to be around. The father's going to be in the house. And it's just he works.
You literally said if it's required. Do you know a stay-at-home mom works more than 100 hours per week doing all of those tasks? It's not just physically demanding. It's also mentally, emotionally. It's draining. Taking care of every single thing in a household.
You guys think the dad's just not going to be there?
Damage. That's what it sounds like for you.
What are you talking about?
It literally sounds
he's
like
going to
that's what you're
help. He's
advocating
going to
for.
be around. No,
be around doing what? Sitting on the couch with his hand in his pants, watching the game. What are we doing?
Okay, well, we got to have time for the game. You know that, Santana.
Anyway, I want to read this off because there's another actual aspect to this that you know what I did actually forget about. So Lizzie, thank you so much for the reminder. Lizzie, thank you for the $20. Lizzie said, "Don't forget the Schmeck's work. The Schmecks he will expect of her.
I know
money first. The Schmeck's worker. So you have to include that also."
Well, that's vice versa.
Because you're definitely going to be wanting it on demand.
It's not.
It's not vice versa.
Yeah, yes, it is.
Anyway, W's in the chat for Shannon. Shannon sent a $1.99 YouTube super chat. This boy need to move back in with his mama.
He sure does.
W's in the chat also for Rad. What up, Rad? Rad sent a $5 YouTube super chat to say, relationships are partnerships, not dictatorships. Again, they're good with dictatorships, Rad. You can't apply that. But Rad said also, both my grandmother's husbands abused her in some way. She divorced them twice and raised me. W's in the chat for Rad. Thank you so much for that donation, guys. If you like to support me, Santana Speaks for You. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links in the link tree in the bio. If you would like to actually support over on YouTube, you can send a YouTube super chat. Oh snap! I missed 2. Sorry. W's in the chat for Agnostics, who sent a $2 YouTube super chat to say he wants all women dependent on men. That's it. We've already established that. Stop talking. I'm just reading off the donation. W's in the chat for Shay. Shay sent a $9.99 YouTube super chat to say Okay, genuine question. Steve, would you be able to be the wife that doesn't need to do anything at all? Like I just have to have, like I just have your card and do whatever. No kids included on this wife scenario. So she's just your wife, no kids, and she gets to run up the, you know, the spending and just
absolutely chill. Yeah.
Why the fuck
I'm not
lying? You're lying.
I'm not lying.
You're fucking lying.
Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
Stop fucking lying, bro.
I didn't want to jump over
my
this.
mom's still watching.
I'm sorry, you just played the song with the cursing. I thought it was
Holy
cool.
smokes.
I apologize. I apologize.
Hold on, I got to get through the rest of these. I'm sorry, my ADHD is kicking in. W's in the chat for Virulin, who says, Steve bringing in all the super chats to the yard. Pity, I have a feeling he wouldn't take the mother's role. Wonder why. W's in the chat for Virulin.
I mean, I'm a guy.
Super chat. Would you? Steve?
I'm a guy. No,
Steve. Would you though? Vice versa.
It's not my role.
Would you be a stay-at-home dad?
Changing places.
No, I would not be a stay-at-home dad. No.
Why not?
Steve.
Because not only is that's feminine,
Steve, wait,
submissive,
Steve.
that's not the guy's role.
Did you hear him?
Wait. If you were a girl,
please don't sing.
Would you something? Steve, would you do it?
If I was a woman? Absolutely.
No.
So if I was a woman, yeah.
Don't make me play the song again, Steve. I do not believe that.
I would. I don't hate women. I love women.
I gotta listen. The people are talking to you. I gotta get through all these, and then we gotta get back on task. I'm sorry. I was in the chat for Jen, who sent a $2 donation over on YouTube to say, I really want to talk to this guy's mom. I'm sure. Listen, yes. W's in the chat for cousin Jesse, who sent a $2 donation, says, Steve, I asked you, what would you be doing, sir? We're gonna get to that. W's in the chat for Gene, who sent a $1 donation. Steve is just mad that he had to sit down to pee. Again, Gene, my mom's watching. I can't say that. W's in the chat for Wasn't Me, who sent a $5 donation to say, Steve never found the button off. That's what Wasn't Me said. Guys, if you like Support the Live, you can do so. Santana Speaks for You, YouTube Super Chat. Take care of Erica. Take care of her. Erica's not over 1,000 coins yet. There's 1.1 thousand people hanging out here. What are you guys doing? Take care of Erica. Take care of the Parker backup. Take care of both of them. Also, make sure you hit Erica's pay links. Her pay links are in the link tree. I'm not in her link tree in the bio. Let's do all the wonderful thing because she's up here doing some heavy lifting at this moment. Steve, lock in for me, bud. What would you actually be doing? Like actually around the house, what would you be doing?
Yeah, I would help out with chores. I would be around my kids' life. I would raise my kids, obviously. Like I would like you guys act like in this scenario that we're be like that that's just never home. Like he's always at work. Like the guy gets off. You know that, right? He gets off from work and he comes home. And he comes home to like a loving wife, to kids. That's literally perfect. Who wouldn't want that? And all the ladies and you too, Erica, that put 5 in the chat, are you really saying that you wouldn't want to be taken care of, have kids, have the love of your life? You wouldn't want that for real. Like, be for real. I get Santana's your boy, so you all put 5 to agree with him. But come on, we all know.
They don't put 5 because they're like they understand the conception that you're trying to push as far as like, you know, financial control, which gives you.
You don't understand. You do not. You don't understand, Steve. You really have this warped idea of what it is that you want, but in reality, it does not look that way, sir. It just doesn't look that way. It doesn't even operate that way. All right. What you are doing, and I'm going to use this word because I'm using it correctly. All right. You're going to be subjugating this woman to a life of dependency.
He wants a slave, not a wife. He wants a slave, not a wife.
Not true.
Yes.
At the very least, an indentured servant.
You can't even tell us what it is that you, as a husband and a father, would actually do to be involved. Not once have you mentioned anything about how you would actually rear your children. You haven't mentioned that. All right, because being there, all right, that's too broad. Being there, dude, like Santana said, you can sit on the friggin' couch and put your hands in your pants with the beer in the other and watch TV.
Good job. I didn't have my finger on the mute. I mean, on the button either. So good job.
Thanks.
Okay.
So
well, first of
there's
all,
that. But hold on, I'm not finished.
Okay.
I'm not finished. Please stop. All right. There was something that I wanted to tell you that I friggin' missed out because Santana, you made me lose my train of thought.
I'm gonna tell you, I remember what it is. W's in the chat for Zento, who sent a $2 donation, says, Steve, what if you were a single father? Exactly. These things are coming in too fast. No, like, what would you do in that case?
I would probably I would have to hire somebody like a babysitter while I'm at work, and then I'll take care of my kids while I'm home.
W's in the chat for Rad, who sent a $2 donation, YouTube super chat, to say classic neck beard viewpoint. Neck beard. Sorry, hold a bit. Neck beard viewpoint need to be dominant. You're Amish. W's in the chat for Jen, who sent a $2 donation, saying, I'm smarter and will out earn you, champ. I know that's right, Jen. W's in the chat for Roxy. Never mind. Sorry. W's in the chat for Rachel, who sent the $1 donation, saying, would he make his wife quit her job if she made more than him?
Well, if she makes more than me, well, no, I wouldn't do that.
So she can work.
Well, I would talk to her about it. It's like, do you want to work? And if she's like, if I met her,
more than you, but she should be asking you, do you want to work? Steve, do you want to work?
But no, I get that. But the point here is that
Steve, the wife's the big dog in this situation. She makes double what you make. Should she be able to come to you and say, do you want to work?
No, she shouldn't be able to come to me and say that. And I'll tell you why. It's not a misogynistic view. I'll tell you why.
It is.
No, it's not. The man.
It is.
That's his role. Is what it's. You're flipping the scenario here. That's his role.
But the woman in this scenario, the woman is more of a breadwinner than the man. So why shouldn't we acquiesce to the higher breadwinner?
Because it's not about bread. It's not about who makes more. It's about gender role. The man.
Wait.
Is
so
the
you're
one
willing
who
to
works.
actually
the man is the one.
You're willing to massively cut the income in your house in order to uphold a quote unquote gender role.
Right. So I wouldn't find myself in this situation.
No.
But if I did, I wouldn't.
Let's say your wife makes $300,000 a year.
Hold on, Santana, please hold on one moment. Steve, do you believe in God?
No.
You don't believe in God? Okay. All right. Okay.
Why?
But you keep saying like what you will never do and what's going to happen and stuff. And I'm just thinking, when we made plans, God laughed. So like, I'm just like, you have all of these ideas of everything that it is that you're going to do and how it's all going to work out. You're going to be in a world of friggin' hurt when stuff just doesn't go your way.
Yep.
Nothing has
better have a contingency plan, my guy.
Steve, I need you.
My 21
I need you to lock in and answer this question. Your wife makes $300,000 a year. You make $100,000 a year. Would you be willing to lose out on $200,000?
Right.
In order to say, I'm the breadwinner, I'm the man. You stay at home. Let's live off of this $100,000 instead of me staying at home and us living off the $300,000.
Right. So in that specific situation that you're bringing up here, I wouldn't necessarily tell her to stop working, considering that's a lot of money.
No.
What I would do is I would continue to work, but we both will. We'll make it work.
No. She's the big dog. She's big bank, take little bank. Big bank, take little bank, right?
Big bank, take little bank.
Big bank, take little bank. So she say, hey.
Yes, could I respond to this, Santana? Because I got a really important thing to say about this.
Let's hear it, Rob.
Yes.
I don't know if we want Rob.
Okay.
Hold on, Rob.
Says I believe.
Hold on, Rob. Seriously, hold on. Actually,
inequality.
Never mind. No. My mom is watching. I cannot even risk trying to let you say anything. No, I was before she got here. Sorry, Rob. Sorry. No.
Has Rob been up here before?
It's 11:11.
Fucking freaking magic. W's in the chat for Alaskan Fury $5 donation. No, Steve, I wouldn't want to rely on a man to take care of me. Men like you are why the birth rate is the lowest, and I'm okay with supporting myself. Absolutely. God. W's in the chat for Layla, who sent a $2 donation saying, Bean says, Steve, if you wouldn't stay at home, be a stay-at-home dad, then the relationship is not equal. Boom. W's in the chat for Julia. Julia sent a dollar donation to say, who's taking care of me historically in the guest scenario, the other than a pay slip? I'm a teacher and a mom of 2 boys, and my parents and I both contribute to our kids' lives in our home. Parents are not submissive. We're partners. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, I wouldn't use the terminology.
W's in the chat for Wasn't Me, who sent a $5 donation saying, I would happily move Erica into my house before Steve. I think we all would. W's in the chat for Wasn't Me.
I'm a good person.
I don't know about that. And also W's in the chat for Danny, who sent a $4.99 YouTube super chat to say, happily, securely married for 11 years since I was 21. My husband is the sole breadwinner. If it's not for everyone, but some of us want it and love it. Listen, and I agree, but it shouldn't be a thing where all the women have to actually have it. W's in the chat for all the people.
No one's saying that.
No, you literally said that like 5 times when you came up here, bro.
Obviously, women are going to have careers. They're going to go to college and have careers, obviously. But I would say that it's better to pursue the family instead of career. I would say it's better. I didn't say all women.
So let me say this, and so he can get back to her point. W's in the chat for Rad, who said, would he make a cancer-ridden wife do housework? I'm assuming yes. I'm just going to say
no
yes.
way. What?
I'm just going to say yes. He's set that baseline. W's in the chat, guys. Santana speaks for you. YouTube super chat. E, you got the floor, and then I'm going to remind you what the question was you had for him earlier, or not the question, but the point.
All right. So I just want to shout out Phil for the $5. Phil said,
baseline. W's in the chat. The question was you had for him earlier.
The desire of one partner to have power and control over the other. A partner who chooses to abuse will control their partner's finances or their ability to provide for themselves through a job or public assistance they receive. Exactly.
Yep. And E, that's what you were just about to get to. That was
all
your
about
point
control.
earlier.
That wasn't my point earlier. I said that earlier, but my whole
no,
thing
you were going
this.
deeper into abuse and like how
99% of DV survivors report that financial abuse played a part in it. What's crazy is that a lot of I'm gonna say it, just fucking sorry a lot of what's crazy is that 78% of people who do experience domestic abuse cannot identify financial abuse until it's too late. And that is one of the main ways that they actually get you. All right. They isolate you. They get you. You're not working. All right. They pay for everything. And then that's where the control comes in. That's where it comes into telling you what you can wear, when you're going to have sex, what you're going to do. This is literally what they do. And Steve, I don't care how much Andrew Tate you listen to, how much Kevin Samuels you consume,
how much Dr. Umar you watch.
Don't talk about the good doctor. All right. Also, go ahead. You like who?
Andrew Wilson.
Of course you do.
Not everything he says, but he makes great arguments.
Fresh and fit.
Yeah.
All of those awful people.
That's
awful. Not how the real world works. They are awful.
Oh,
the good doctor is a joke, guys. Calm down. All right. The good doctor is a joke. All right. Steve. All right. Those people are not based in reality. Okay.
They're not based at all.
That
okay,
part
Erica,
too.
I want to respond to your violence point.
Delusional.
You said quick. Any real man.
In the chat for Eli. Eli said, "I'd put Steve behind bars, far away from women, and keep him there. If it were left up to me, the world is a bad place because of people like Steve." W's in the chat for
women,
Eli.
by the way.
Like literally. I'm sorry. Go ahead and demonstrate what you know, Steve.
Yeah. Okay. I'll demonstrate. I love women, by the way. And first off, any guy that abuses violence and abuses women in any way, financial, emotional, physical, that's a bad guy. And no, we don't like that guy.
Did you vote for Trump?
Hey,
well, hold on. Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, I voted for Trump.
Okay, so you don't care about women. You don't support women. You don't protect women.
No.
I do support women.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Yes, I
No, you
do.
Trump
don't.
had 26 credible counts of SA and was civilly held liable for SA-ing E. Jean Carroll. Donald Trump has literally called women pigs. Donald Trump has objectified women at every single turn. Donald Trump said he would have schmecks with his daughter if it wasn't his daughter. Donald Trump said that he would be dating a 10-year-old in 10 years. Donald Trump has literally dehumanized, demoralized, and been actively harmful to women in every single way. You don't love, care, or protect women because you support Donald Jimothy Trump. Sorry, E, go ahead.
Boy, you gotta let me address that, Dad.
No, there's nothing to address here.
Oh, yes,
right?
there is. A lot of what he said was big misconceptions.
There's not misconceptions there. There's no misconceptions. Everything that he said was factually correct.
No, it wasn't.
Categorically correct. There's nothing to argue there.
First off, the
There's
20
absolutely nothing to
accusations
argue.
are
26 credible accusations of
that's
SA,
exactly
yes.
what they are. Accusations. The E. Jean Carroll case.
Credible, not 26 accusations. He has more accusations. He has 26 credible ones.
Right.
Sorry, E, go ahead, E. You got
None
it.
of them were proven. The E. Jean Carroll case was very controversial.
No, it wasn't. It's only controversial because you guys don't like the narrative. For some reason, you like to actually obfuscate what actually happened. Donald Trump was held civilly liable for forcefully penetrating E. Jean Carroll's private part. And that was because Donald Trump couldn't shut his fat orange mouth and he went after her. There was no controversy towards it. It's controversial because you guys, hey, Democrats for Trump, shut the up and get out of my chat. How about that? Hold on. It was only controversial because you guys don't like the narrative. And again, sorry, E, not Steve. E, the floor is yours.
You can say vagina.
I know, but my mom is watching.
Your mom, what? Oh, okay. Okay. All right. I respect it.
I wish she'd go to bed. Why is she still up? Go to sleep, lady. Jeez Louise.
So, Steve, here's the thing. And I guarantee you, out of the 1.1 thousand people watching, however many women it is, I guarantee you, all right, 99.9% of the women here, all right, would rather work a full-time job, cook, clean, take care of their kid and or kids, do all of that, all by their lonesome, than to be under the thumb of a man who thinks that he can rule over her, lord over her with money.
Lord.
Thank you, it's Lord.
Yeah, feminism caused that.
Hold on, no. And for you to sit here and say that you love women, you do not love women. It's not even about you. It's not even about your vote. All right, because if you loved women, you would actually see women as your equal.
Yep.
Capable
there's
of doing
gender differences.
everything. Oh, excuse me. Capable of doing everything that you are capable of, Steve. Every single thing.
And more.
No,
and more.
Listen. Obviously,
No,
under the
Steve,
law, we're
no, I'm
equals,
not-
but
I'm
we have
not-
gender
I'm not
differences.
finished.
Like, for example, can women be drafted?
Hey, did you hear her say she's not finished?
Oh, she's monologuing, but okay.
Yeah, well, I gave her the box to soap on, so let her soapbox.
I can do that. And I'm standing tall on it.
Exactly.
All 9.5 feet of it. That's how tall I'm standing.
6'6".
The fuck?
Steve.
Anywho.
Why the fuck
thank
you
you.
lying?
I'm not lying.
Why you always
I'm not lying.
lying?
I'm 6'6".
Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
As I was saying, you don't see women as an equal. You do not love women. All right. I honestly think that you don't even respect women.
Oh, he definitely doesn't.
Steve, you are 21 years old.
Right.
I would hope, I really do hope. Like, you say you grew up in a good family. You ain't got no big cousins, a brother. You don't have anyone older to actually talk to try to change your mind because
Right, so-
your line of think. No, son, listen, please, listen. Your line of thinking here is going to have you in a world of hurt. If you don't change the way that you think, Steve, you are going to end up lonely, bitter, and miserable.
I'm not lonely.
And I'm not saying that you are right now. I said if you don't change, if you do not change.
W's to Erica, and to Erica's point, I want to read this anonymous.
Okay, when can I respond, dude?
You can respond after this. I got to just get this off. This anonymous Cash App that just came in. W's in the chat for anonymous, who sent $1 donation, said, "My stay-at-home mom found a younger man while my dad was working." E, what did you just tell him?
That's a big wow.
E, what did you just tell him?
He's going to end up lonely, miserable, and bitter. Nobody wants to be controlled.
Nope.
That is what you do. When you put someone in that type of situation, Steve, that is literally what you're doing to them.
Yep.
Right. And so,
all right, I'm going to let you respond, Steve. I'm sorry. I just got to read these off. W's in the chat for Rats, who sent a $2 donation. He loves women like Trump grabbing them by the, you know it. W's in the chat for Egotistic, who sent a $2 donation saying, "Something tells me he never lets a woman finish."
Bruh.
You know how extremely hard that
W's
is,
in the
by the way?
chat for Gene, who sent a $1 donation saying, "I'm going to need Steve's future kids to run and hide." Who? W's in the chat for cousin Jesse, who sent a $2 donation. "Steve fake and fraud, aka Amarum. How do you say his name? Amarum, whatever." And Walter.
Oh, I know. Do I see it?
No, I thought you might have known his actual name.
No, I need to see it. I don't know.
Okay. Wait, did you say it was hard to make
Yes, he
finish?
did. I was waiting for you to finish.
Okay, it's not that hard. It's a bit difficult.
He literally just said, "Do you know how hard that is?" That's what he just said.
That's the problem. Boom. We just solved it. Wait. We just
This is
solved
irrelevant.
it.
Stop.
That's why Steve wants women at home, and he wants financial dominance, so he doesn't have to worry about making them finish. He can just say, "Baby, I got money." Baby, Steve, all you had to do is start with it.
Okay, you're sure. Okay, this is irrelevant. Can we get back to what the conversation is?
I mean,
this is extremely irrelevant.
The door has been open.
I didn't mean to say
all
that.
makes
It's
sense
not
right
hard.
now.
This is extreme. Okay.
You need to put down the hub and get some real world experience, son.
Listen,
Okay, first off, I'm not on the hub. It's banned in my state. But I will say, actually,
that's
not
bad.
for me. But I will say that I'm not. Back to the
Go
conversation,
check out
please.
Twitter. I mean, they got Twitter porn.
Your mom is here.
She is. She don't know what Twitter is.
She don't need to know about that.
She don't even know what corn is. Twitter corn. Anyway, W's in the chat for cousin Jesse, like you're saying, Walter, a professional trick on sugar baby sites. The gang, they're a gang goofy and only started getting me, I'm assuming that you went woman when they have money. Yeah, absolutely. W's in the chat for Lindsay, who sent,
you got one?
Steve, gotta kick you.
Guys,
we don't report here. We legitimately do not report here. We do not report here.
Hey guys, tap the screen.
This is not the live for reporting. We don't do that.
I do a mod announcement, even though I'm not a mod. Let
me finish reading these off. These have been coming in fast and furious. W's in the chat for Shinzilla or Godzilla. What up? I see you over there sending a $2 donation for vibes. W's in the chat for Lindsay, who sent a $20 donation saying, "Fun fact, when at a DV shelter, 3 things that are automatic red flags are: 1, he has weapons / has threatened you with them; 2, has put his hands around your neck; and 3, they're unemployed. Men without money are dangerous. Men without money are dangerous too. There's a chance of being unalive goes up exponentially." Exactly. Also, W's in the chat for Gene, who sent a $1 donation saying, "People like Steve," I'm not going to say that. All right, E, you got it.
What was it? Oh, what did I say? Okay, guys, 1.1 thousand people in here. Let's tap the screen. Let's get Santana up to 400,000 likes. All right, let's go ahead and do that within the next 5 minutes. I know you can do it. That's easy work. Also, let's knock out these donuts. How many do you have left, Santana? I can't see it.
I'm a donut.
You are a donut. All right. Dude has 74 of those left. So let's go ahead and knock those out, guys. Continue to show love and do all of the good things. The shares are doing fantastic. So we're good there. All right. Just show TikTok that you want to be here. Tap the screen. Share the live. Do all of the good things. All of the good things. Thank you very much. Appreciate you.
Guys, yeah, only come request up if you're a Trump supporter. We're only talking Trump supporters. This is Sparring with Santana, debates with Trump supporters. Make sure we're taking care of E as well. Erica's right here. Santana. Oh, I'm a disingenuous person. You think so? Cool.
Get in the box.
Cooler, get in the box. And also, guess what? You are muted. I need you to come explain to me, how am I disingenuous? Sure, explain it. Don't forget about Erica, guys. Please take care of Erica. Erica's been up here doing some heavy lifting. She's been catching blowback from my ADHD. I've been all over the place. I've been told multiple times to slow down. Sometimes I get going. But take care of Erica. Let's get her coins up to at least 5K, and somebody hit her pay links. Everything with Erica. She has a Venmo. She has a Zelle. She has a PayPal. Show Erica some love, guys. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you're someone that supports Donald Jimothy Trump, get in the box. Please do not request up if you are not a Trump supporter. We are only talking to Trump supporters. I'm sure this person is not a Trump supporter.
I want to read this one off. Thank you more. Oh, girl, you put it right there too. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Vintage Frizzle. I like your name, by the way. All right, for the $5. They said, I wish Steve knew how many patients I've taken care of in the ER after abuse who can't leave because they have no work history. And what does he think his wife would do if the marriage ended or he was injured and couldn't work? Exactly. He has no plan.
No. Zoe, are you a Trump supporter? Oh, no. We understand that financial control is more than just financial. Yes, it can be actual abuse of control in the sense of physical. It can be actual
it's mental, it's emotional.
Exactly.
It can even be verbal.
Exactly. And being able to actually control somebody's purse strings in that way gives them the ability to dictate other people's lives. And that's all it is.
It really does. And I wish that young man could see that. He's only 21 years old. I just hope that an older cousin, a brother, I don't know, a basketball coach, somebody, come talk to him, please. Talk to that young man.
Somebody. Hey guys, there's 1,000 people hanging out in here. Hit that follow button. If you look up at the top, you see the word follow. You're not following me. Go ahead and hit that follow button. Steve, you got a violation. We cannot bring you back. Sorry. That's why you got kicked. Guys, hit that follow button. If you see the word follow, that means you're not following me. This is the main account. I know you see it and you look and you're like, oh, it's Santana. We know Santana. I love Santana. If you don't follow me, then you might never see me again. I might just that's why you gotta hit the follow button. Debbie's in the chat for cousin Jesse. It's all good. No, it's all good. It's pronounced Amaru Fadil. Mary.
Why would y'all send that to Santana? Yeah, no. Goodness well. Cousin Jesse, come on.
He's choosing violence.
Shout out to Shay for the $5. Shay said, for my iconic dad joke education, beautiful woman. Thank you, Shay. I appreciate you, love. Thank you for that.
Hey, chat, let me just clarify something.
I love dad jokes.
Dad jokes are okay.
They're freaking hilarious.
They're okay. They're not horrible. They're okay. Different squiggly line, puppy B something. Are you a Trump supporter?
Bear.
No.
Please play Farm Simulator.
I don't know what that is. Also, I'm not a child. Also, that's weird that you come up on people's lives and do that.
Please.
You're an NPC. You didn't have another line after that. You didn't know what else to say after that. What's Farm Simulator?
I don't even know.
You just heard other people saying it, and so you did it?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Really?
I need to see some gameplay.
I know, but okay, listen, you don't want to be a better troll than that.
I want so much better for you all.
I know. Did you just say no?
No.
So you're good with being a subpar troll?
It's not even subpar. It's just bad. It's bad, Polar Bear. It's bad.
You could be a better troll. Like, you could be so much better. I believe in you. I legitimately believe in you.
Troll.
All right, I'm gonna let you down because you didn't you could have stayed if you would have been a better troll.
I want better for you, Polar Bear. You work on this, okay?
Also, change your username. That sucks. Like, at least give people something they can actually say.
It says dog.
Is that say dog? Oh, that's
open your eyes.
What is it? How is it? What's the actual the font?
I don't know.
Use a normal font.
No.
Use the font in English. Make it American. Use American font. There's that.
There's that.
America.
Okay.
He waited all that time to say that, and he didn't even know what the game was.
He didn't know what the game was. He could have said something that he knew, like GTA, Call of Duty, something. I don't know. But Polar Bear, do better, man. Work on your act.
Somebody talking about you make an old man Santana mad with your fight. Okay.
Seriously, I know you are hyper right now, Santana, but seriously, like the right's agenda when it comes to young men specifically and the young black men, all right, their agenda with them swallowing this red pill, it is working. They are literally targeting little boys as young as 9 years old with this ideology. All right.
Have you ever been swallowed?
Oh my God.
We're in a
That's not how he says it. It's swallowed. Swallowing.
Have you ever been swallowed?
Swallowed. That's hilarious. Anywho, no, but seriously, that is something that parents have to be on the lookout for and talk to their children about. And don't be accusatory. Talk to them and just ask them okay, what do you know about this? And go from there. Because our boys need to know that it is not okay. It's not okay to hate little girls. It's not okay to dislike the girl in your classroom just because she did better at something than you. Stop it.
Mm-hmm.
It's scary out here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God, jeez. Anywho.
Hold on one second.
Fuck Donald Trump.
Excuse you, Eve.
See, I
guys, hit the follow button. Scotty, are you a Trump supporter?
What's up, little bro?
Scotty, are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah.
Scotty, how old are you?
19.
No, you're not. Isn't it past your bedtime?
What are you talking about?
What year were you born in?
Scotty, do you have a driver's license yet?
Yes.
When did you get your driver's license? You still got your permit. Don't lie.
I was a sophomore.
What are you now? A junior?
I'm in college.
Why the fuck? What college you go to?
Hampton University.
Hampton?
Yeah.
Hampton.
Hold on. Okay, so you go to Hampton.
Yep.
Cool.
You go to Hampton. What's the name of the bridge? What's the name of the bridge? You got to go underwater. What's the name of the bridge?
Next to the harbor, right?
What's the name of the bridge?
I'm online right now.
What's the name of the bridge, Scotty?
You're lying.
If you go to HU, you know the name of the bridge. You don't go to HU.
Oh, you're funny.
I know. I'm fucking hilarious. Watch this.
Freaking kid out of here. Get out of here, bud.
He ain't in no Durango 757. Everybody know what the tunnel is. He had two options, Santana. He had two options, but he really only had one.
Chat GTP too slow.
Got to fix that MAGA mobile.
Yeah. Ego live.
Can we do black as fuck? Black AF stuff?
No, because I gotta go do hot girl stuff.
You gotta. I'm going live.
Go live.
I think Kiana is still live, but I'm not going live. Then if I'm not doing black AF stuff, I'm not going live.
Let's see. Hold on. I can't see this way. Hold on. Yeah, Swan's live. Swan has like 1 million accounts. She has 1 million accounts. Live?
No, because nobody's going to be doing black AF stuff with me.
I mean, if you stay on for like 2 hours, I might come back.
Ain't no way. I don't know. Hector is out. You're going to go do hot girl stuff. He is live with Liv, and I think the universe told me I need to go to sleep. The universe says sleep, child, and I'm gonna do that.
Yeah,
that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Thank you, Santana, for having me. Thank you, chat. You guys are awesome. Everybody have a great night. I was waiting for that. Just drop me, please. I can't do the button. You know I can't find the button. Do it. I can't dream.
See yourself out. Fun fact, I hate when people send me like battle requests. People that sit around and battle all the time is weird. Sorry, whatever. Guys, that's Swan. That's Swan. We're gonna go raid Swan. We're gonna go raid Swan. YouTube, I don't think Swan has a YouTube. So I love you guys. Guys, if you're not following the YouTube, go ahead and follow YouTube. We're almost at 6,000 followers over on the YouTubes. We're almost over. Yes. We're gonna get into it. Music, outro. You guys want to hit outro, or I guess the song? Shall we drop the music one time? Love you more, delivery. Yes. All right. Fuck it. Let's go.
You stepped in the box. Now you're in the ring. Ain't no hugs here. You better take your best swing. Mike Hot, who wanna step in the flame? This ain't a debate, this a mind game. Facts type lies get left in chain. One wrong word, you slapped out your name. This ain't TikTok T, this a war zone talk. No script, no filter, no safe walk. Bring stats and get scrambled like a glitch. I got fire in my mouth like I came from the pit. Yeah, step in if you dare.
Guys, it has been a wonderful night. It was a lot of fun. Thank you all for hanging out with me. You all are absolutely freaking amazing. I love you all so much. Hey, I'll make a deal with you guys. I'll come back tomorrow if you guys come back. If you guys come back tomorrow, I'll come back tomorrow. I come back, you come back, we come back together. Is that a deal? Can we make that deal? I'll come back tomorrow if you guys come back tomorrow. Yeah? All right. Guys, I love you all so much. I really do. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you for all the taps, the likes, the shares. Thank you for all the gifts. Thank you all for being freaking amazing. Listen. If you can't do something kind for yourself, do something kind for others or whatever. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, guys, I love you all so